How's everyone doing? I don't know. I've been live for like a couple seconds. Is anyone here with me? Am I all alone? I think I'm all alone tonight. Is anyone else here? I got all dressed up for nothing. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope some people show up. I've been live for 25 seconds. Why do I have my glasses on? Because I wanted to, because it's all about style tonight. I'm live. Oh, look how cute I am. Oh, except my volume's on. It's true, my volume's on. Let me turn my volume down. Oh, let's give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I gave myself a thumbs up. I did. Someone called me out the other day in one of my short feeds and they said, "Only you would give yourself a thumbs up." And I was like, "Do you not love yourself enough? Like if you had a YouTube channel, do you not love yourself enough that you wouldn't give yourself a thumbs up? What's wrong with you?" That's what I wanted to say is, "What's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you?" So we are here for an epic live tonight. I did my hair. Yes, I did, which means I didn't do it. I mowed the grass. I put up a beehive. Everyone said, "You don't have that much hair." Yeah, I do. Mind your business. You want to see? And then I put little peacock things in. I did. Why? Because I wanted to. I didn't want to be the average lawn mowing diva. You know what I'm saying? So, and then someone said, "Well, what is your headpiece?" I said, "That's a t-shirt." I didn't have a little headscarf to put on today, so I got an old t-shirt and I tied it around my head. I did, it's true. Oh, people are seeing people I don't see. Did I block someone at my chat and I can't see them? Did I? I think I may have. Let's go to all messages. Oh, it looks like there's so many people here. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. There's Robin, there's Pistachio, there's Lori J, there's Susan, there's Morning Angel, there's Lori J again, there's Tammy Wells, Lori J times 12, there's Joshy Boy, there's Brandy, there's Deborah. Lori J, if you had 12 of you, you could like stand on top of each other's shoulders and then you people would see you in the chat. Lori J, I love you. Oh, I put my lips on too. Mm-hmm. Yep, they're real. Brandy? Oh, hi, Brandy. Culture Club. Oh, good. Hi, Bernadine. Hi, Pistachio. Hi, Marky. Oh, thank you so much for being here, y'all. I'd be way tall. Yeah, Lori, you need like 12 of you so you could like go like this with your hand and then people see you in the chat. Um, 28 people. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, this is my real hair and my real beard, and they don't match. It's totally true. I've always had more red hair on my face. Like people are like, "Are you a ginger?" I'm like, "No, I have a soul." And then people with like red hair come in and they go, "Did you say that?" It's called humor. It's called funny. You don't think it's funny? I don't know what to tell you. And then they try and come into your chat and they go, "Excuse," and I'm like, "You can excuse yourself, absolutely." All right, are you ready to see the shirt I was supposed to wear with this ensemble? So I was supposed to wear this Bakelite shirt because I love this shirt. It says my favorite color is Bakelite, but it says it flipped because the camera is flipped. I'm not going to flip the camera because then you see my dirty dining room. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. I was supposed to wear this. This is one of my favorite shirts. Oh, thank you so much, Luana. It's not really gorgeous. It's like splayed out and weird. And that's my real do, though. You know, when people are like, "I don't think that's his real hair. It was in the thumbnail." You want to see proof? Girl. Maybe she was born with it. Girl. That's me. That's me back in the day. That's me at Thursday's Bar in Akron, Ohio. Let me tell you where I was. Let me tell you where I was. This was Thursdays in Akron, Ohio. Look how cute I was. This was 2007, 2008. Holy ham hock. It was almost what, 19 years ago? Did I do the math right? Do I care? Holy cow. Look how cute. Yeah, I would have taken him home. Oh, I already did. Oh, I already did. Girl. Had that back in the day. Okay. All right. Okay. Amen, sister. Oh, look how my hair looked orange. Oh, I would look like, never mind, I won't say who I'd look like. So check it out. It's totally true. And then I'd let my hair down tonight, but it's gonna be wild. Like I was like, my intention was to go down with my hair down, you know, and no, not today. So we had those fires like on, in Canada or wherever they are, and that's really, really sad. But I'll tell you what, our air here today was really bad. It was really, I don't complain about anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't complain about anything. All right, so there's me back in the day at Thursday's Bar. And yes, I wore one of my rings I made. Yes, I had on bracelets that I don't remember what bracelets those were. Oh, I remember what bracelets those are now. I still have them. Then I had on a really cool leather necklace and I had this graphic t-shirt on. And look at my earrings. And yeah, I did my eyes. And the only ever makeup I ever wore was on my eyes. I never wore makeup like on my face, like foundation and stuff. I felt like foundation was like, what a way to lie to people. You know what I'm saying? You like go home, you wash your face off, and they're like, that's what you look like? They go, that's what you look like? And then you wonder why you're single in like 2 days, you know? So that's what I did. That's what I did. That was my hair. That was my earrings. Yeah, it was totally me. Look how little my beard was. Ooh, girl, I would have done him. Ooh, girl, because I did. All right, are you ready? I know it's a joke, but no one got it. I know I'm in rare form tonight. I don't care. I was supposed to wear this because the Boy George auction, like this was supposed to be my entrance, with my hair and like a big headpiece. Like I had this whole thing planned. It didn't happen. It's hot. I'm old. I'm bitter. I'm angry. It's true. I know my limitations, but I was supposed to have this on instead of my. Uh-oh, something just fell. I don't know what just fell under my desk. I don't know what that was. Anyways, so I was supposed to have this on. Could you imagine if people came into the live and they'd be like, is that Boy George? No, it's Boy Jason. Look at how cool this is. I made this for a benefit, and I had made all my own masks. And when I got invited to what's its face? Oh, I know, Marky. My mom lives right by you near Mentor. My mama Mary lives right by you in Mentor, and she said the smoke was really bad there. Yeah, she said it was terrible. Yeah. And this is my wisdom look tonight because I have gray hair, and it's like it's supposed to make you look smarter. But I would consider my hair more. Do you guys consider it more platinum, silver, or gray? What do you consider? What do you consider the streaks in my hair? I mean, we know what my beard is. It's called the mean streak because people are like, sometimes you're very mean, and I'm like, I know. And then someone said to me the other day, they said, well, that wasn't very nice. And I said, I narrowed my eyes and I go, I wasn't trying to be nice. And I like put my mouth across, like straight across, and I go, I wasn't trying to be nice. Salt and pepper, isn't that kind of like chips? Salt and pepper chips? No, that's vinegar and salt. Or vinegar and salt? Is that what potato chips? I don't like vinegar. It's like what you use to strip wallpaper. I don't really like it. Pewter, I could go with that. Okay, we could call it pewter. That's the cheapest metal on the planet. Thank you. Whoever just said my hair was pewter, you just took me down from platinum, the most expensive and rare metal. Girl. Okay, but I wouldn't have pewter hair with that mask on. That's all I'm saying on that one. I like pewter though. It's good. You just can't eat on it because it kills you. All right, there's this. Do you guys want to see me at the bar? Do you want to see my entrance ensemble? You have to put the word fashion because I don't have any fashion sense. I had none. I was born under the moon of, it's called Nunca fashion, which means I think half Spanish means none. Doesn't Nunca mean none? You want to see fashion? Then I'm going to show you. All right, are you ready to see my entrance ensemble? All right, I'm going to show you it because I want to. These are old photos. Like, who prints these anymore? So I won't show you my email address. Oh, girl. This came from, I know, I can't stop saying it. This came from the Inner Belt. I won't tell about you. I won't tell any stories about the Inner Belt unless y'all want some stories. This came from 2007. So for all the bitches out there, nunca, never, whatever it means, never, no. No fashion sense. Nada. There we go. I got it. Thank you, Angelica. Nada. Did I say it right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not Spanish. So here's the weird part. So I only took Spanish and Mexican, so I sounded more official when I went to Mexico. I never went to Mexico. So long story short is papas fritas anyway. I said that wrong too, but it means French fries. Yeah. I learned how to say F-U, because, you have to know how to say F-U in Spanish. And then I learned how to say French fries. Those are the only two words I remember besides hola, que pasa. That's what I mean. Yeah, okay, whatever. Long story short, I have zero fashion sense. None. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Are you ready to see the entrance ensemble? And this is for all the bitches out there that said that I didn't do what I used to do. Because you know how people are. They know you better than you, Even though my longtime friends here, like Tess and Jody and Tori and, oh my gosh, you name some of the guys that, that I hung out with back in the day. Do you guys want to see a famous person in one of my photos? I don't want to show her, but I can show you a famous person that I was friends with. Oh, thank you, Lori J. I don't know about that. I mean, some days I can be. If people mess with my friends, then I'm titanium. I need to put my hair up bigger. It needs to be like a bigger. I need to get a paper towel roll. You remember? Look how big it is. Do you remember the paper towel rolls? And you used to put the thing in your hair, and you'd have like a big paper towel roll. I told you I was Amy Winehouse before Amy Winehouse. All right, look. 2007. So anyone out there that says I didn't do what I did back in the day, this is what you get. All right, that's what I mean. If you said I didn't do what I did back in the day, you know about the rumors on YouTube, he's mean about resellers. He didn't do what he said he did. Those aren't his pictures. He doesn't own what he says he owns. Do you guys want to hear all the ones? Because I have a list of them, which I want to take them all back. You know how people, when they know, they say like whatever, that's it, Joshy boy, I need to bump it. Isn't that what they called it? A bump it? I do need to bump it. And then that way, could you imagine how big it would be with a bump it? Do you guys remember the banana clips? I had to have two of them. Yeah, I had two banana clips. One for my beard and one for my hair. I'm just kidding. My beard wasn't that big when I used to put my hair way up. Anyways, long story short is, look, 2007. All right, so you can kiss my ass. To the non-believers out there, you can kiss my ass. Okay? All right, yeah. They say the weirdest shit all the time. You know, they're like, that's not his real hair. It's not his beard. Those aren't his eyebrows. He doesn't say what he has. He doesn't own what he says he has. You know all the naysayers out there. You know what I'm saying? They all say like he doesn't have. Anyways, long story short, if I didn't, I would tell you straight to your face. That's the only thing I would do straight is tell you to your face. So there's me in my entrance ensemble. Yeah, I did. Now there's a fade line in the photo because this is like a Sony Mavica camera. Do you remember the Sony Mavica cameras? Hi, mama. Welcome in, sweetheart. And then I'm sure someone out there is going to start a new rumor. Did you see how many days his mom wasn't in the chat? He must have offended her too, and she left his channel. Listen here, stupid bitches. My mother got a new cell phone and she was learning how to use it. Don't get it twisted. I will serve you your own ass. Remember that. Don't be talking shit about other people because you know they're going to come for you someday and they're going to be up your ass. So the song is going to be tonight. I don't think so, is what the song's going to be. But they know so much more about so many other people. My mom got a new cell phone, and I was too busy. Yeah, tell them. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm going to breach it, girl. So you can go pick on somebody else, but you're not going to do anything to me. All right, so here we go. Look at me back in the day. Look at that irresistible face. Now that's not any makeup except for on my eyes. All right, let's get that shit straight, right? Look how little my beard was. Look how tiny my little beard was. And look how cute my little face was. And I had on a headband. Yes, I did. And then I had my hair in like, they were like little dreads. They were like little dreads. And that was like the end of them. And I had them all pushed up. It was like the cutest little thing in the whole wide world. And I had on a Michael Jackson leather jacket. That was a biker jacket. I got it from my brother. And look at the size of that ring. Oh, come on now. I did not come to play. And those are my jeans. They were a little tight fitting, if you know what I'm saying. All right. But you got to show the people what you're working with. You know what I'm saying? Or you go home alone. You know what I mean? So, some people, they have a 2-inch and some people stuff it, but I didn't have a 2-inch or stuff it. All right. So there's that. That's me at the bar. That's the whole background. Not photoshopped. Okay. Not photoshopped at all. There's me. And then that was my entrance ensemble. And then do you want to see me not entrance ensemble? That's entrance ensemble. You got to remember these things. All right. Wait till you see that. Girl. Wait till you see what I was working with. Are you ready? Oh, my. Who's that girl running around with you? You know, it's the weirdest part. I had a waist. I've always told you I had hips that were mine. I didn't pad that shit. I had what's called a waist. And look at that chest. Girl. When I say, if I want to go back to that, I most certainly would. Yep, that's not bragging, that's truthful. And look at the ring. Look at that ring. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But that's my best friend, Jody. Do you guys remember my best friend, Jody? That's my best friend, Jody. Love, love, love my Jody. No one ever messed with my Jody. No, I'm telling you. But look at that. That face didn't say, first of all, that face didn't say sober, like, because there were some drinks involved, And then, I was well balanced. I was put together. But that's when I had a waist and I could dance all night long. Yeah, That's only one of I've never shown that photo on my channel. And look, that was from 07. That was from 07. Okay. All right. We're not here to talk about Jason. We're here to talk about Boy George. That's who we're here to talk about. So, okay. Long story short, tonight is not the night of a reveal, meaning I'm going to talk about the auction and I'm going to entertain questions from all of you because I attended the Boy George auction at Julien's Auctions in California. For those of you that don't know, it's true. I sat through the whole sale, and for anyone that heard it the other night, I'm going to restate a few things, and then we're going to move on. Does that sound okay? All right. For the people that say that some of my Bakelite, it wasn't on the cover of Life magazine, well, there's the brooch on the cover of Life magazine from 1941. And so there were many of these pins. So this pin wasn't off the cover of Life magazine. But are you ready when I've told you about real and fake? There are tons of fakes of this brooch. It's the MacArthur heart. There are tons of fakes of this brooch. And I'll show you fake and real between everything from resellers to objects of virtue. There's the original pin back. Look at the micro scratching on that heart. That says, I've been around since 1945 or so. All right, so this is Bakelite, right? So absolutely Bakelite, MacArthur heart. Hello, Dolly. Excuse me, what? What? Yes, April 28th of 1941 for 10 cents. Yes, and look at her. Look how proud she was, and only the thing in red are the border, the life, and the little red Bakelite heart. And look at how cute she is. I need her hat, and I need a chair that doesn't fart in the background. Now I have a creaky, farty chair. So, but look at this Life magazine from 1941. You want to talk about fashion? We could do that. Can I show you one more thing before I get started? Is that okay? Why am I yelling? Can I show you one more thing? I'm surprised no one has any more comments about my hair. They didn't want to talk about it. That's fine. Shoes. These are shoes that I used to wear. When I used to go to the corporation I used to work at, they would have like the monthly meetings, and there wouldn't really be a dress code because if there was, I would break it. Those are little like steel studs, and they're high tops, and they have zippers that zip. Aren't those cute? Okay. No one was impressed with my shoes. That's no problem. Let me see. I feel like Gallagher. Do you remember when Gallagher used to have the Sledge-O-Matic and he'd have the trunk and he'd bring out all the stuff that he made? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, I made this necklace, and this is not about Boy George just yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting all warmed up for the Boy George thing. I saw an interview with Boy George. Seems so genuine and interesting despite his commercially projected persona. You know what, Deborah, is interesting? I found a lot of what do you say? Not conundrums. They are like not conundrums. They're what do you call them? Not discrepancies. For example, he was he was like a rebel and he was a punk guy and blah 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 and all that, go against everything, which I thought was both fascinating and annoying in the same breath. I found it was fascinating, but then I discussed the other night, people may not agree with me, and I don't care if you don't. But I think that some of the anarchy things were very much so anti-patriotic, and I have a problem with that. I don't like it. That's just me. But the long story short is Boy George had this fashion sensitivity that was magnificent. It was really beautiful. But that's a necklace that I made out of lucite grapes. Do you remember the lucite grapes, guys? At all? Am I alone in that? Like the lucite grapes. I cut them in half and then I studded them with rhinestones and I made all the sterling silver chain. I mean, some people would go, well, that's not very cool. Yeah, it's really cool if you look at it in real life. Look how it looks like it lights up from the inside. But I wore that to the club all the time. All right, I wanted to show you that because that was out on my desk. No one cared about that. That's good. And then we've got this. Wait till you see this one. No one cares. Wait till you see this one. What? Look at the lucite grapes that I left as grapes. And then I put little plastic things. Thank you, Pistachio and Luana. Thank you so much. Look at the lucite grapes I made in sterling silver. And I left them as lucite grapes. But they weren't really lucite, they're just acrylic. Okay, that's a dud. And then let's go to this. Can I talk about this really quick? Can I get your opinion on something? Because I think some fashion people might be here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't title it right. Hair combs that are celluloid and old. Should I start selling some of these? Hi, Celeste, how are you? I haven't seen you or talked to you in forever. I regret not talking to you, but life has gotten incredibly busy. Should I sell some of my celluloid hair combs? The old, very cool celluloid hair combs? Or should I just wear them? Because people are like, oh, here, that looks very good. Maybe I should just leave that one in. And then someone's like, well, that can't be his hair. Yeah, I put it in and my hair fell off. Yeah. Could you imagine though if my hair really did fall off during a live? Like if I took this out and my hair came out with it? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I did that? If I actually, here, wait, I gotta put it in my hair. Can you imagine if I actually put it in my hair as like a Spanish dancer and then I took the comb off and my whole hair came off with it? And then people would be like, I told you that's not his weave. Yeah, I bought a dated gray washed out weave to put on my head. That's exactly what I did. Yeah, it didn't happen. Long story short, I love that one. Should I sell this one? Should I sell the little cicada one with the brass and the rhinestone? These are really dusty. Do you like the blue one on me? Okay. Josephine, I love you. Oh, Joan. That's Joan said. She likes the blue one. Yeah, because it goes with the pink of the glasses. Yeah, I just need a box of wine and a pug nose. And then I can come back on YouTube in just an hour. This is pretty interesting. Oh no, I just lost something. Hold on. This is an interesting one. Do you like this one? Could this one go on this side? You know, can I go to the club with like, do you guys dare me to go to the club with like 12 of them in my hair? Because I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. I'm not kidding. I'll absolutely do it. I have to make sure I didn't break something. You have to wait. Uno momento. See, I can speak Spanish with the best of them. Uno momento, por favor. See, I got it. But should I take my little celluloid dance purse with me? No, that's going to stay over here. Because do you guys want to go to the club with me some night? Because I'll go to like the straight club downtown. Oh, you should see me go to the straight clubs. All right, they're all crooked. I look like Minnie Pearl. Hold on. Oh, my hair is going to be a wreck. I don't care. I have no shame in my game. All right, let's see how many we can get in. And then maybe I'll just go to the bar with you guys tonight. Does that one fit somewhere? Oh, look, it'll go right in the front. Look at me go, girl. Yeah. You want to go clubbing with me? It's like cicadas. I don't know. Is it like cicadas? Oh, you like cicadas. I lost that, and I lost it in translation. Yeah, okay, now I totally messed up there. It doesn't matter. I have no shame in my game. You can see me at my worst. I mean, some channels, never mind. And then there's the red one. So, like, these are all old. These are all 1900. People are like, where's the Boy George stuff? You clickbaited us. You guys, is this my first clickbait? Is this my first clickbait? Because if it's my first, these are all turn of the century, y'all. And this has taken me 30 years to collect these. Do you like that one? I like the asymmetry of that one, you know, and you have to make that dumb face. You have to do the... No. Okay. Did I clickbait you guys? I think I did. Clubbing would be fun. Yeah, I had my... Could you imagine? Okay, but there's a lot more. So do you want me to sell some of these? This is one of my favorites. Do you want me to sell some of these? You never clickbaited us? I don't think I did. I think other channels clickbait all the time. You know, especially like the storage unit ones. They're like the most guilty of it, you know? And that's another thing. Someone said to me, if you had had your YouTube channel in like 2000 and whatever, girl, you would have been an unstoppable force. And I said, I am an unstoppable force without that many subscribers. Because with more subscribers only leads to more failure. I'm convinced of it. Look at this one. And look at this one. Do y'all want me to wear this one to the club? Because I could wear this one in the back of my hair. Well, I could wear it in the front if I wanted to, too. If I wanted to be like a proud peacock. Oh, do you like these or am I wasting your time? I might be wasting your time. Okay, I'll stop. There's like way more. There's like tons more. I like the green of this one. I think I'm wasting your time. All right, let's get into the Boy George thing for all of you that want to talk about the Boy George auction. I did win 3 lots, so I'm going to be transparent on the wins. And I'm just going to tell you, I won 3 lots of incredible fashion at the Boy George auction. And no one wanted any of these, so it's fine. I'll just keep all of them, and I'll hoard all of them, and they'll go to Aspire Auctions. Okay, now I know no one wants celluloid hair combs. Not a problem. Done and done. Now, I do want to show you something. I want to show you a Weller vase that I bought yesterday. Okay, a Weller vase that I bought yesterday is because I'm super excited about this vase that I bought. And I bought it with Jeremy and Cindy. And we went to, and these are, I love my little peacock feathers. I just stuck them in. I bought this Weller vase. It was at an antique mall. And I really love it. Like, I absolutely love it. And there is a delay, I think. It's fine. I bought this. And a lot of people are going to say, well, you've kind of said you don't like Weller, you don't like commercial, you don't like this, you don't like that. I love Weller when it looks like this. Can I get some more thumbs up out there? Maybe YouTube's asleep tonight. Maybe YouTube's totally asleep. But this is Weller pottery, and this is matte green, and I absolutely love it. Okay? So I absolutely love it. This is Weller, and check it out for the Buckeye leaves and the thorny apple or whatever they call it, thorny chestnut, whatever. Who gives a shit? I think this is absolutely stunningly gorgeous, and I spent a lot of money on this. I'm not going to say exactly what I spent, but I love this. Does anyone else out there think that this Weller vase is monumental and fabulous? It's over 10.5 inches tall. I believe it's Bedford, I believe, is like the thing. Okay. That still fell flat. Now let's go into this. All right, are you ready for this? Oh, great, thank you. All right, there we go. Now we got some answers. Everyone's being so quiet in the chat, probably because I yell at people for talking too much. And then there's this, which is my Victorian. It is Victorian, by the way, because people are going to come in and go, it's not. Oh, you do love it. Okay, great, great, great. Thank you. Do you love the artistry of it or the color? Did you guys like the pattern or the color? Because I do care of what you think. Obviously, my channel's been based on that for 2 years. Do you love the color, or do you like the color, or do you like the form? You like both? Both. Thank you so much. We are smothering in New York. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm inside. I can't do it. And the smoke got to me today. And I'll tell you guys, I had to go for like a little bit of testing. Like there's no problem. Well, there's like a small, tiny little problem. But I went for testing, and they were like, you shouldn't be out in the smoke, like for sure. Like, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, not at all. Check this out with the beadwork and the satin. It's Victorian, and someone will come in and say, not with those leaves. Oh yes, honeys. Oh yes, absolutely. That's all Victorian original, and those are a celluloid. Those are not plastic. Those are celluloid, and this is all Victorian. And you can see that those festoons of beads go all the way through this, and it's like the most beautiful little capelet, if you will. So it goes on like that, and then it comes around the shoulders, and it covers up the graphic tee that I wasn't supposed to wear during the live. I had this really cool Boy George coat I wanted to wear. It was very much so in honor of him. It was like these tie-dyed or like batik dyed flowers that were like dimensional that like stick out all over the coat, and it's all embroidered. It's really cool. Like people are like, you always wear a Gracie baseball hat and a dirty black shirt. That's my work outfit, silly goose. You know, when I get dressed up, I get dressed up. I do have a tux and tie. I do have a 1930s tux suit set. And I love my vintage fashion, but this is all Victorian. It's fabulous. That was a sell, like to be sold, because I can't wear it anymore. Like, I used to wear this, but it needs to be sold. But that is Victorian. Anyone that says this isn't Victorian, I would like you to fly out to meet me. I can correct you in your face and send you back home. But this is Victorian. Absolutely. 1890, 1900 at the newest. This is all Victorian. This is all beaded. And it's all old. And it's all fabulous. I absolutely love it. So that's probably coming to a bully run sale, because it is complete, by the way. If you saw it on a hanger, if I were to like put it on, do you want to see it on a hanger and me step away from it? All right, I can sense that someone out there wants to see it. One person wants to see it. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me get my old bones up. Oh, you can see my butt crack, I'm sure. Look for my butt crack. It's there somewhere. Don't care. No shame in my game. At least I'm wearing underwear. Let me put it on this, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna talk about Boy George. We're gonna talk about Boy George. We're gonna talk about the auction. Boy, am I hot. I think I'm just irritated because I'm so hot. Did you guys see my butt crack in the reflection here? In this reflection, did you see my butt crack? If you look really close, you can. Don't care. There's pictures of me out there somewhere. I don't want to talk about it. But do you see why this is so fantastic for Victorian? All that beautiful, almost herringbone netting. That's all glass seed beads. That's all glass beads, and this thing is in such perfect condition. That's why, let me take my other ring off. That's why a lot of people would go, oh no, that can't be Victorian. You're gravely mistaken. Oh, let me tell you. I'll give you a lesson on Victorian clothing. I don't mind. Absolutely Victorian all the way through and through. And look at how stunning Absolutely stunning. Now, they made these later in the 1980s, 1990s. They made them much, much later. This is a Victorian original, and it is a stunner. Look at the way the light goes. If I had a white sheet back here, or like a white piece of paper, or something that you could see like how complex this is for antique fashion, I think that is a stunner. I don't know what you're saying. I can't see the chat. I'm almost not concerned about it. I will tell you another thing that happened over the last little bit. I'll tell you, it has been a race. I went to the pawn shop. I went yesterday. I went with Jeremy and what's his face, Craig and Cindy. And when I say what's their face, it's a term of endearment with me because my brain just doesn't click. Someone said, "I can't believe you called me what's their face." Oh, thank you, Kaylin Diamond, for saying that. Someone got held for review. I don't know. I don't know. I think someone's making fun that they could see my butt crack in the thing. I already called it. At least I have underwear on. Give it a rest. I mean, never mind. All right, we're going to talk about the Boy George auction. And the reason why is because that's what you came for, and there's 95 people here, and I don't want to lie to you. All right, I'm going to give you some baseline information on the auction, and then I'm going to entertain questions. Can you please do me a favor, and please be respectful and hold your questions until I'm ready? I would appreciate that. I think a lot of times my frustration is with people that keep saying the same thing in the chat, and it's very distracting. It's almost inconsiderate of not only me, but it's inconsiderate of the other people that are here. So I appreciate if you hold your questions. Okay. It was the Juliens auction, and it was just the other day, which was officially, I believe it was Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday because we had the night off from selling, and someone said, "Why'd you take the night off from selling?" Well, so I could bid on the Boy George auction. Absolutely. Boy, is it hot in this house. Whew, I have my air blasting and it's still hot. Okay. So Julien's auction, I believe they're based in California. I'm not exactly sure, nor did I particularly care where they were based, but it's Julien's auction, and it was the Boy George edit sale. What I liked about the sale is it was very thorough amongst. I have to take my glasses off. Now you can see my tired eyes. There we go. There. Now I feel better. Now you can see my eyes and see where I'm coming from. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So here is an inside track on the auction. And I don't know if anyone else has done this for videos. I don't know if anyone else has done a Julien's video. Has anyone? I don't know if anyone's done like a reaction video, but this is kind of a reaction video. And in my opinion, so this is just factual information about what some of the lots sold for, and then some of my insight. So could you please leave down in the chat, or now, could you please leave down if you would like some insight at the auction? Can you please put that? Because otherwise I'll just stay factual. But would you like my opinion on some things, or do you want me to stay just factual? Can you please put that in? Do you want insight, or do you want just facts? So if you want just facts, I'll give you just facts. It'll be boring as hell. You can go watch a sale yourself and be bored out of your mind. This sale was 7 hours. It was 7 hours. 7 long, boring hours. Okay, you want both? All right, great. Perfect. Thank you all for making time for me tonight. I really appreciate it. There was a slow to moderate start. Again, this is me as a spectator. As someone who went to auctioneer school and someone who's been reselling and been around fashion for 30 years. So a lot of insight, actually. Slow to moderate start. As the lots got better, the pace picked up, and the auction results were stronger, starting around 50 or 60. Starting along lots 50 and 60. You may be asking yourself, how many lots were there? There was 370. Now, I have notes, but not all this is written down. I'm going on memory and ad-libbing because that's what you do. You don't just go, "It was a great auction. The auctioneer was a woman. The second auctioneer was a man. It was clear and the bid amounts were good. Quick but considerate bidding." That would be a not me. Okay, so I just wrote down, you know. But do you understand how hard it was to bid at the Boy George auction? Boy George of Culture Club. Do you know how difficult it would be to bid and then make all these pages of notes? Notes after note. This is all the auction. All the auction. There's 7 pages of notes that I took for all you guys so that I could do this tonight. Yes, I did. I not only sat through 7 hours of an auction, but I wanted to tell you about the auction as well. Hi, Becky Miller. Welcome in. All right. So the auction was good in general. The first auctioneer was female. I think her name was Erica. I think she did a great job. She was very clear. The bid amounts were very, what do I want to say? Where she was in the bid was very clear, and what she was asking for was even more clear. She would say, I'm at 200, I need 300. I'm at 200, I need 300. I have 300, proceeding forward. I have 300 on the phone. Do I have 400 on the phone? Do I have 400 online? Do I have 400 on Juliens? I have 400. Do I have, and then she would ask for the bids. Bid increments, I kind of lost track of it because there are certain bid increments for certain amounts of money, meaning when you got to a certain threshold, when I got to $1,000 in bid, because that happened several times, they would ask you for $250 increments. So at 1,000, you'd have to bid $1,250, $1,500, $1,750, $2,000, $2,250, $2,500, $2,750, $3,000. So there was that bidding war and that escalation. I think she did a marvelous job. She was almost musical in her approach. She had like this, and I'm watching the chat, not reading off my notes. My notes are here in front of me. My screen for my feed, just so everyone knows I'm not reading this, I'm watching the chat on my device. There are no notes on it. So I'd like to see another content creator do this. Good luck with that. The bid amounts were great, and where we were in the bids was very clean and clear. And where she wanted to go was very clear as well. She was quick but considerate. She was very, very quick, meaning she was bidding fast. She was progressing forward quickly, but then she was very considerate of people getting in. And what Eldine said. Okay. And then quick but considerate. And then there's one thing I'd like to mention that I would have done differently. Can I tell you guys a difference, you ladies and gentlemen, at the Boy George auction? Could I tell you a difference of what I would have done differently? Is that okay if like I'm allowed to do that? Oh, thank you, John's daughter. Yeah, it's pewter is the color, and it's L'Oreal. It's called pewter. It's your least expensive L'Oreal. This is all sarcasm, and I love being that bitch. There's a color of L'Oreal. It's called Dirty Pewter, and it's normally $2.99. It's on the bottom shelf at Walmart, and it's called pewter. It's called washed up pewter, and then you could have my beautiful hair. Is what could happen. It's true. I can pick on myself as well. It's true. It's absolutely amazing. You love it. LOL. LOL. I love you too. I know, but it's called dirty pewter. And you could, as long as you put it up like a bun, right? Because everyone's like, that's not your hair. Yeah, I went outside. I found a random squirrel that had gray hair, and I now have a squirrel on my head. Okay. And long story short, you can dress it up with like, a Bonnie Raitt or a Bride of Frankenstein or a Mo Magic streak. Mo Magic, Mo Magic, Mo Magic. Where are you, girl? And so that is the Bride of Frankenstein or the Bonnie Raitt, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. And then this is the little peacock feathers, so you could dress yourself up. It's true. You like squirrels too? I know. But this is Pistachio's shirt, and it says, I like squirrels and maybe 3 people. Pistachio, I love the shirt. Pistachio, I haven't taken the shirt off in 2 days. You love my hair? Thank you. Do you want... Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. 108 people are here. That was pretty epic. Okay. You dyed yours pink. Pistachio, thank you. Yeah, I love this shirt because it says, I like 3 people. It says, I like squirrels and maybe 3 people. Pistachio knows the truth. Okay. And there's only 96 people, so you do the math. All right, here we go. Thank you all so much for being my friends. I really do appreciate you. And it's humor. The one difference I would do. Did I sleep in it? What, my hair or the shirt? So, what, my hair or the shirt? Eldine, did I sleep in it? Do you guys want to know the truth? I had a long day the other day because, anyways, I had a long day the other day. And But I don't know where to put my glasses. They look ridiculous there. I should probably put them back on because my eyes are swollen. Look how much cuter I look. I look so much younger. All right, so long story short is what I would have done different is I would have reminded the bidders at the Boy George sale that it was for charity, but it wasn't all for charity. There was a portion of the proceeds that went to charity. Okay, so at the Boy George sale, a portion of the proceeds went to charity. That's the only difference I had with the auctioneer. I just would have mentioned that a little bit more. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Pistachio. Hi, B. Williams. Hi, Laura. Belly. Yeah, there's my belly. Did you not see my belly? My feather. Oh, it says I'm live again. Did you guys miss me while I was gone? Did you guys miss me? No, I didn't lose it. It's here. Do you want me to put it in my beard instead? I can do whatever you want me to do tonight. It's just a free for all. Do you guys remember that one time? I won't say it. I'll just put it in here and then I'll have another eye on my face. They'll be like, did you go in his live? He had a feather in his beard. Yeah, well, yeah, better than a crumb. Better than popcorn, you know. Did I go away for a minute? I don't know. Thank you, Kristen Roth. It's Kristen Roth. This is not my real hair. It's a wig that I got. I spent a lot of money on it, and it's called Dirty Pewter is the color. So if you want to go to the thing, if you want to go to the store, the wig store, go to the wig store and tell the little lady that works there it's called Dirty Pewter. It's the lot on the bag of hair is 104, and it's like of the wigs that are there, it's the least expensive one. It's the least chosen, is what I'm saying. And it's they also call it wisdom, is what they call it. They call it wisdom and sarcasm. And there's another one that's slightly more gray, and it's called Sassier Than Hell, is what it's called. It's called You F with the Bull and You Get the Horns. And it's slot 107. You're buffering. I can't help you there, you know. I can only control what I can do on my end. You got to control what you got to do on your end. Okay. Quick and considerate auctioneer, dealt with reserves very, very well. Yeah, these are my Pit Viper glasses. You love Pit Viper? These aren't Pit Viper. I think that's like a brand. These were like $2.05. These are like when you go to the store, you know, the dollar store, you know, the bin at the dollar store that no one gets anything out of. That's where I pick all my outfits from. Oh, there's a moth. Oh, not anymore. There was a moth. Sorry, Grandma. If that was my grandma, she's no longer like reborn, you know what I'm saying? Why does my one eye looks really tired and my other eye doesn't? Look how green my eyes are. Okay, long story short, if you want this hair, you go to the wig store and you say, I want the 107. It's called 107. It's not. It's called 107. The lot it came out of is 107. It's called Elderly Llama, is what it's called. I'm not kidding. I'm not. And for anyone that's offended, I don't know what to tell you. It's called Elderly Llama, is what it's called. But it's also called Wisdom and Sarcasm. And I have another wig out. It's going to be called Catch Me If You Can. This wig looks marvelous on you. Thank you, Brian. I tried to match it to my beard, but the hair was more brown. And I said, that's okay. No one will notice. The lighting... Here, wait. Let me turn my lighting down. Hold on. No one's going to notice. Watch how funny I can be. See? No one notices. Now I look like a goblin because I got goblin lighting. I got one light in this friggin' house. Yeah, it's called goblin lighting. Yeah, but I could... How old am I? 52? I'm 52 years old. Yak hair. That's... Joshy, I forgot. So this is actually the hair off of the ass of a yak. Joshy boy got it figured out. It's ass hair. It's yak ass hair is what it is. I mean, I believe it at some channels from what I've been seeing. Oh my god, I have goblin lighting in my house too. It's goblin lighting. It's Yeti hair. No, it's Yeti hair. I think you're right. Yeah, here, let me just scrunch it up a little bit more. Because they're like, yeah, that's not his hair. Yeah, I got yak hair, is what happened. I went to the store and I said, can I get the 107? And they go, I'm sorry, we only have 108. And I said, well, what is it? And they go, it's on clearance. And I said, well, how much is a hank of it? And they said, it's how much is a hank of it? And they said, I don't know, like $1.19, and I go, "Do you have two hanks of it? Because I got a big head. I got a big nugget. I got a big cranium. Can you? Well, I have two big heads, but I said, Can you get me like a? But not. Never mind. Not like. Never mind. I won't say it. But like, I almost said mushroom, but I didn't. But then I said, I don't know where Michelle Guida is. Where's Michelle Guida at? I don't know. Where's Michelle Guida at? It always gets better when Michelle Guida's here. All right, so feeling surprised by how moderate the prices were. The beginning lots fell within the estimates. See, I'm so distracted. Can I tell you about the 1983? I know. Can I tell you about the 1983 Warren Karma Chameleon outfit? Do you guys want to know about it? Do you guys want to know about the Karma Chameleon outfit? Love the peacock feather? Oh, thanks. I can send it to you. I'll sell it to you at the next Bully Run sale since it's Jason Warren. Since it's part of the Jason edit. I'm going to edit my collection next, and you're going to buy all my used clothes. If Boy George could get away with it, so could I. I'm going to sell... Never mind. I'm not going to say what I'm going to sell. Do you guys want me to sell some of my own clothes? All right, long story short is, do you know who I am? Long story short is, the beginning lots fell within the estimates. Oh, and what I liked about the auction, or the first one, oh, and I forgot to tell you, it went from a lady to a man to a lady. Like, it went from Erica to some guy, I don't know his name. He was funny, but I'll leave it at that. And then a lady. So, like, I watch my face. So it went from Erica to a man. And then it went back to Erica, and she was epic. She did a great job. She was excited, interested, but not annoying and hyper. Do you know what I'm saying? Did you guys follow me on that? I don't know. I think I lost everyone on that. She was excited and interesting, but not annoying or hyper. Uh-huh. Yeah. Man lost a lot of bids. What the hell does that mean? Okay. So, feeling surprised at how moderate the prices were, okay, until most of his notable and memorable performances outfits hit. The bidding was very moderate, in my estimation, and again, I've been in this 30 years, so if you have your opinions, start a YouTube channel and let us know what you think. I felt as though they were very, very moderate in the beginning, until you hit around lot 50 or 60. Then we started to pick up some momentum. All right. I don't remember the lot number, but his 1983 Karma Chameleon outfit, I bid $7,000. I bid $7,000. Let me say it one more time. I bid $7,000. And you might say, well, that's not enough. Well, it wasn't, but I didn't want the outfit. Well, I did want it, but like for my price. And it went for $25,000 plus premium. Laura, if you ask me one more time, I'm going to put you in pause. Okay, that's taken care of. I already answered your question. I bid $7,000 and it went for $25,000 with premium, and it was a lot of money. Anyways, all right. She had one lot that came up, and I wanted everyone to know this, so you need to know this. She said sold, but she didn't hammer down. Okay, we'll get into that in just a minute. Let's go back to that. There was another lot that didn't meet reserve, and she didn't say sold, and she passed it, meaning it was in the first 30 to 50 lots. Some things didn't meet reserve. A reserve is if I wanted to sell my glasses and I wanted to sell them for $1,000 and it went up to $800, she would just put it down and move on, meaning she didn't hammer it down and she didn't sell it. She didn't say sold. So in other words, it didn't sell. So there were quite a few auction lots that didn't sell in the first 30 to 50 lots, which was a big surprise to me. Also, a major surprise in the sale was lot 36. Lot 36. It was the most valuable according to the pre-auction estimate. It was Boy George's 1983 to 1984. Dexter Wong was the designer. His colors by number outfit. His colors. Absolutely. Thank you, Elder Sanchez. I appreciate that. I needed you to address that. Thank you. Do you see why it sometimes gets annoying? A lot of times. Outfit, the outfit that he wore several times, and it was on display recently in a museum. Oh, hi, Michelle Guida. I was asking where you were. So it was at a display in a museum. the outfit was, and it was also at the auction. The pre-auction estimate was $50,000 to $100,000 was the pre-auction estimate, what they expected it to go for, and it sold for $45,000. But guess what? When she hammered it down, guess what happened? She didn't say sold. So it was passed at $45,000. The most notable outfit of the Boy George fashion collection that was offered at Julien's right now, is what I said, was passed on at $45,000. So I think it's still for sale, and I bet you any amount of money it will sell. So I think it may have sold after the auction, because what's another $5,000? So it probably would have hit reserve at $50,000. That's my guess. Maybe the reserve was $60,000, but usually the reserve is the low estimate. Great. Timing of the lots per minute, because a lot of you will ask me. You said there's 370 lots and it took 7 hours. That's what I said. There were 370 lots and it took 7 hours. I sat still for 7 hours. Do you know how difficult it was to sit still for 7 hours? But I kept thinking of all of you and thinking of what I owed all of you. And I owed you this list, is what I owed you. Let's get back into this. So the timing of lots per minute at lot 39, we were 50 minutes into the sale. Did you hear what I said? At lot 39 items, we were at 50 minutes of selling. I wrote that down for all of you. So I gave you a flow of the sale, okay? Most auctions will close items between 45 seconds and between 2 and 3 minutes. So if you're at a usual sale and it's not like an estate auction, like you're out in the yard with boxes and you've got an auctioneer standing on a thing, you've got an auctioneer standing on a box or a soapbox with a gavel in his hand, probably a cane and a top hat on. Anyways, that's like a 10, 15 second, do I have 1, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 175, 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 275, 3? Do I have 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 375, 4? Do I have 375? I have 375, 4. Sold, 375. So that would be what? Was that 8 seconds? So that's like, be careful, Jason, how you word things because people are so sensitive. It's less than 45 seconds. The normal would be 45 seconds to 2 to 3 minutes, okay? So at the Boy George sale, at the Boy George auction with Julien's, after 50 minutes, we were only at 39 lots sold. All right. Most auctions could be, if you're at that, if you're at that estate auction and you're in the mud and in the grass and in the weeds and you're hot and bothered in the summer, and you got an auctioneer and he's, like I said, or he could jump the bid 50 cents. 1, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 7, 7 1/2, 8, 8 1/2, 9. Do I have 8 1/2? I have 8 1/2, 9, 8 1/2, 9, sold 8 1/2. That takes 8 seconds. That didn't take me 45 seconds. So on a auction like this, some of the pieces were taking several minutes because they had to explain, hi everyone that's coming in late, they had to explain a lot of the lots. So, and I'll get into that in just a minute. Lot 39 was the Jean Paul Gaultier set. The estimate was $600 to $800. Listen to this one. This will wake you all up. $600 to $800, and she hammered it down at $5,000. Erica hammered it down. She put her gavel down and she said, and she went, and she didn't say finish sold. Someone bid again at $6,000 because the increment would have been $6,000. We're at $1,000 increments after I think 5,000. Anyways, she hammered it down at $8,000. So she got another $3,000. So they bid at $5,000. Someone bid at $6,000. They bid back at $7,000, and the person that came in late got it for $8,000. So because she didn't hammer it down and say sold, she hammered it, she didn't say sold. So the bidding was still open on lot 39. Very interesting when that happened, by the way. It woke all of us up. We were like, we better get our bids in. We better stop dicking around. So some people at an auction will dick around, and it's not becoming to the auctioneer. It becomes annoying after a while. And it's disrespectful to the other auction goers as well, in my opinion. I noticed the early lots in the catalog were a great warm-up to loosen up the wallets and loosen up the purses of the buyers. So what I'm saying is the very first lots in the auction were not his best lots. So they kind of trickled it in. The first lot was like 3 pinback buttons. I didn't even look at them to buy them. The reason for that, Catherine, thank you for double checking me, but I don't think I was clear on something. So Catherine tried to correct me. Good attempt. Lot 39 sold for $10,240. The reason for that is I said it's sold at 8,000. You're paying 28% buyer's premium, taxes. And by the way, shipping is separate. Mm-hmm. Thank you for double checking me, but Kathleen, it sold for $8,000, and the buyer's premium, or what we like to call the juice, was 28%. 28%, bringing the total up. Can someone double check my math? I want to be double checked right now, unless I was imagining things at the auction. I need someone out there who's a mathematician and a genius to calculate 28% on $8,000, and please put the total in the chat. Can someone do that for me real quick? So I said it proceeded to $8,000 because I was there live, and then the 28%. Can someone double check me online because I didn't discuss buyer's premium yet because I was talking about the bidding. Can someone double check me and see? Can someone double check me? Okay, Designs Lore said that it's 2,240. So if you add here, I'm so good at what I do, and I'm so humble. If you add 2,240 to the 8,000, the total price is 10,240. Is that correct? Is that correct, guys? I know, Josephine, right? Is that correct, everyone? So is the total 10,240? Okay, it's 10,240. I didn't get there yet, but thank you for jumping the gun. I explained the premium before. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm correct. Thank you, Kathleen. All right. So everyone checks everything you say. All right. Like I'm going to lie to anyone. Okay. So it's $8,000 for lot 39, and then obviously the grand total, which I didn't get to because we're not there yet, was $10,240. Okay. The early lots, getting back to my expertise, in my opinion, was the early lots were a good warm up to loosen up the wallets and loosen up the purses of the buyers. It was true. So the pinback buttons were cool. His garment bag was interesting. I didn't want a garment bag of Boy George's. I didn't want pinback buttons of Boy George's. I didn't want 300 and I didn't want 340 of the 370 that were being listed. Why I bid at the sale, but we are not there yet. Why I bid at the sale wasn't the person that he was. I bid because of his musical talent and his fashion sense, and I left it there. I didn't bid on his politics. I didn't bid on his religion. I didn't bid on his beliefs. I didn't bid on this and that. I bid on the fact of fashion and that it was owned by him. Okay. Absolutely, John's daughter. John's daughter, you are on it, girlfriend. You already know. I scrolled through the whole auction. Well, if you guys want to know what I bid on and what I won, we'll get to that in a second. In a couple minutes. In about 30 minutes, just remind me. Yeah, dear Lord. It's very difficult to do these live sometimes. Lot 56 was a Galliano hat. My mother loved this little hat. It was a Galliano. I believe it's John. I don't know the designers. Can I tell you another thing that happened at the auction? Oh, I just stepped on my purse that I wanted to show you. This is one of my purses that I used to carry. Oh, Marky, I bid on the headdress that he performed that song at Victims In, and I was the backup bidder on it, Marky, but it went for $3,200 with buyer's premium. So you see the purse that like folds out with Bakelite? It's like an accordion. It's like an old is this like 1940s, 1950s? Someone's going to come in and go, no, it's 1960s. No, you're wrong. Hats sold individually or as part of an ensemble. Both, Eldine. Both sold that way. So I carried this. At the clubs, with my no fashion sense. So this is 1940s. It's red leather. And so look at the Bakelite and look how old it is. And then to get into it, look, you'd be like, girl, I am ready. I got my flask in here. I got some potato chips in this one, but I would eat at the clubs. I did. And then there's this one for like, makeup and lipsticks and stuff, So this is all leather and it's Bakelite. It is. Some people say Catlin. I forgive you. I forgive you for saying Catlin. So let's snap this close. Anyways, I just stepped on this. I wanted to show you this earlier. We're here for your opinion and years of experience. Some of you aren't. Some of you are not. Some of you are confused. You're at the wrong channel. So look at the way that is so epically crafted. I love this bag. Look how it folds up. I mean, are you serious? And look how adorable this is. Headdresses are what caught my eye. D. Maynard, girl, you are in store for a show. Hi, Cowbell. Welcome in. You're the only cowbell I love. There was another cowbell, but I can't see her anymore. Thank baby Jesus. All right. So John Galliano was the designer of Lot 56, and if you want to check me on it, you most certainly can. Thank you for going over to the to the auction, because now you can see what I own of Boy George's. Yeah, and then you can calculate what I spent, and then you won't know because I had to pay taxes and shipping as well. Taxes and shipping aren't free. The Galliano hat was the estimate was 2,000 to 3,000, and it sold for 22,500. So if you double check me in the catalog, lot 56 sold for 22,500, and since everyone has to jump the gun with the 28% that I didn't mention yet, it sold for $28,800, and it got a wow. Can you imagine having the pre-auction estimate on a John Galliano hat for 2,000 to 3,000 and have it elevate and bid to 22,500? The 28% brings it up to 28,800. So let me say it again. It hammered, technically, because I like to be technical. It hammered at 22,500, and it sold for 28,800. So it sold for 28,800 for a very small John Galliano hat. And it was photographed on Boy George, and it had little pearly buttons, and it was by Galliano. Okay. Can I talk about the catalog briefly? Is that okay with all of you? Can you put the word catalog in the chat for those of you that I haven't offended yet? Can you put the word catalog in? This was like a big deal for me because it's a lot of insight, but it's also my experience of 30 years. Can you put catalog in and I'll do it? And if not, I'll skip this section. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc, if you're watching me on YouTube, I'm drinking water. I'm doing what you told me to do. I know, right? So, Joshy boy, there's a reason for that. But can I get to that in just a minute? Joshy boy, you're so respectful. Thank you. You're also amazing. Oh, Kathleen, thank you for not leaving. I appreciate that. Sorry for the misunderstanding, but it does get a little annoying. Are you ready? So about the catalog, and again, this is in my experience. So let me preface it with in my experience. Marky, I love you. Can you all say hi to Marky and Pamela Tomlinson? They're two of my local people. I've never met Marky yet, but he's adorable. Look at his picture. And can you talk with Pamela and Marky? Pamela and Marky just came in the chat. Let me get back to what I was saying. So about the catalog, and this is just my experience. Hi, RD. Good pictures, right? So we're talking catalog of the Boy George auction at Julien's. The pictures were good, okay? So I'm going to say the pictures were good, right? Most of the lots had many pictures because you would say to me, well, if they were selling glass or crystal or decorative arts, which they weren't, did they call out imperfections? You were supposed to call them to check on the condition of the lots. Do you see what I'm saying? It was your responsibility as a bidder to check the quality of the lots. Now, at our sales on YouTube, we call out the smallest of things. If we see a little missing rhinestone in a celluloid hair comb, we're going to say there's one missing stone. We might miss something, but we usually don't miss something, Art Rescuer said, I'm enjoying a cup of Bully Run. Jeremy's going to go crazy. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you for welcoming RD in. He sometimes feels like I neglect him. What he doesn't understand is there's 110 people here clamoring for my attention, and I thank you all so much for that. It was a great auction. I bought lot 88 and 89. Let me see if I bid against you. Hold on. What? Let me see if I bid against you. Someone else bid. Oh my God. Did anyone else out there bid at the sale? And what lots did you bid on? Oh, you were one lot. Oh my God, you were one lot before me. Oh, I bid and won. I can't say. Shoot, now everyone knows what lot I got. Damn it anyway. So JM, you bought two lots? Oh my God, are you new to my channel? Do you know, I don't think, yeah, you're new to my channel. Did I get you here by the Boy George title and by my silver wig? Did I get you here by my no fashion sense? Can everyone welcome JM in? They said it was a great auction, and they bought lot 88 and 89. Sending out Marky hugs. Marky, I love you. You're beautiful. You're a handsome man. I want to meet you someday. But you're in Mentor where my dad used to work. Yes, I am. I love it. Oh, you love my channel now? Can everyone welcome JM in or J Mill? J Mill. Oh, thank you all for welcoming him or her in. Hi, JM. Hi, JM. Yes, you did. Haha, I love you. Oh, no, I love you more. I think we're tied. So, here, let me show you my Boy George inspiration outfits that I used to wear in the club. In der club. So, there's one of them. I had my Michael Jackson jacket on. I made that ring. And that's my real face. That's my real hair. That's a Boy George look. And everyone said, are you a club kid? And I'm like, no. I just have no fashion sense. There I am looking mischievous. And here I am at Thursdays. That was me in 2007, 2008. So like almost 19 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. JM, thank you for being here. Can everyone welcome JM? And they're new here. I got you here. I got JM here by Boy George title. I need to clickbait more people. I need to clickbait. I didn't win anything at the sale. I'm just kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. Can you imagine if at the end of it I go, ha ha ha. Oh, you've been to Thursdays? Girl, look. Oh, Deborah, that's Thursday's brick wall outside. Deborah, you know the patio on Thursdays? Deborah, you were from Ohio. So Deborah, my love child, Jason's love child, that goes into all the other chats and upsets everyone now because I fell from favor. So in case you're not aware, on the resellers on YouTube, 99% of them, I'm just kidding, only 3% don't like me. And I know why they don't like me because I'm a bright light. So I know why they don't like me and I don't like them in return. We're tied. But Deborah, Deborah, this is the outside of Thursdays, girl. You know the outside patio? Look at the graffiti, honey. You probably put that on the wall. Deborah, maybe it says J and D with a heart. Does that say a D? Deborah, look, there's a heart, and there would be a J behind my head. I'm going to tell stories. A J, a heart, and a D. So it's Jason and Deborah, love forever. So, absolutely, there I am. Absolutely, absolutely. So, absolutely. So, give me 1 second. I shouldn't acknowledge that, but hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. No, never mind. Never mind. We'll just skip over it. No one say anything, because I know you're going to say something. That's me. That's me on Thursday's patio. Yeah. Yeah. Can we not mention other resellers in my chat? Is that possible? Don't piss me off. Don't make me go there. Don't piss me off. Thank you for saying that. Great picture of you. The eyes are dreamy. Oh, Sammy, I love you. Sammy, you were a trade up. Aw, Teach Man, thank you. Not every reseller here, me and 2 old guys love you. I know, Ellie. All right, I'm gonna get it out of there. Hold on. I'll get it out of there. Because, yeah, I'll take it out. Hold on. I'll just take it out, guys. Give me a minute. Hold on. I took it out. Ellie, thank you for protecting me. So, thank you. RD, you can leave that out of my chat. Yeah, you can leave that one out of my chat. I'm not going to say anything on it. I'm not going to say a word on it. I'm just going to say you can leave that on my chat. Maybe that's why. Never mind. Okay, so about the catalog, the pictures are great. A lot of the lots, look how mature I am, unlike other people. A lot of the lots had many pictures, and there was successful spacing. Can I tell you common mistakes for auctioneers? And I'm not like saying this to sound professional. Thank you, Kristen Roth, for not saying anything. And thank you all so much for not saying anything. Thank you for not saying anything. Thank you. That's the first time it's happened ever. And I knew it would happen eventually. And I'm very proud of myself for how I navigated that terrible situation. So the reserves were clearly listed for good transparency. And the common mistakes in the auctions are they're either front heavy or bottom heavy. And from time to time, I can be bottom heavy. And can we all? So what's interesting is they had it very well balanced, meaning like, does anyone that was at the auction, did you notice that the catalog started off like moderate and then it crescendoed a little bit and then it went moderate and then it crescendoed again? Did you notice that kind of ebb and flow of beauty? Like they didn't put all the crazy, like real expensive things early, but they wanted like the early auction to do extremely well. Michelle, Joshi, and Pistachio. I have to tell you, I love all three of you, and I wouldn't trade you for the planet. Oh, Cheryl, I could go over some of these tonight. These are bathing beauties. Weller Sicard, another bathing beauty, Amphora. These are all antiques that I've collected for a long time. There's some beautiful, beautiful glass pieces in here as well. And I need you all here tonight. 113 people witnessed a true professional and someone who has a spirit that resounds and far surpasses my English language. And I think that's very obvious. So, because I have forgiven, I really have. I really have forgiven. Even if people don't want my forgiveness, you got it. You know, you got it. And I proceeded forward. So, yeah, thank you all so much. Celeste, thank you for being here. Looks like your house. Really? I could imagine that. Very nicely played. All right. So let's get into one more thing I wanted to cover. And I think this is important. Cheryl Baker, thank you so much. So, I started this a little rough and not in the best of moods, but you guys are amazing. Oh, Jeffrey, no, I'm not. Jeffrey, I have you confused because I wiped Vaseline on the lens and I put like a filter over my face. I'm not a bright light, but thank you. Jason is right. The flow of the list of items is very important. Thank you, B. Williams. Yes, we all have moved forward. Lot 41, can I explain about lot 41 real quick? So lot 41 was a great example of a cross collectible. Now, I've talked about cross collectibles on my channel before. Let me show you a cross collectible. Can I show you? Oh, that's awesome, RD. Thank you so much for saying that. This is a cross collectible. So you have Japanese, antique, and a tiger. So you have like a cross collectible, meaning there's people that like Japanese, there's people that like bronzes, there's people that like tigers, there's people that like like miniatures. So this is a cross collectible. It has very many areas of collecting, but this is one of the smallest Meiji tigers on its original wooden base. Oh, thank you so much. Someone said, oh wait, Jason, did you win all the lots you wanted at the auction? I actually won, I got two bonus. There was one I wanted. Okay, so let's be very clear on this. There was one I said I'm not going to lose. I was willing, I won't say what I was willing to bid yet. I'll tell you what I was willing to bid eventually, but not yet. But I was willing to go whatever it took to get one of the lots. Whatever it took to get one of the lots. I think JM, from memory, 89, 88, and 89 were tops. If you're still here, JM, were they tops? Were they like clothing? Or were they hats? No, they weren't like a notable outfit because it was like right before crescendo, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, that's so cool that someone was at the auction. What are the chances? What are the chances that someone that I don't know on YouTube was at the auction and then they came in my chat? I think they were outfits or hats. Like, I don't know, 88 and 89. I'd be very surprised if I didn't have it figured out right. Thanks, Tooch, for saying hi to Laura. Hi, Queen Elizabeth. Thank you so much, everybody. You're very interesting and informative. You must have me confused with somebody else. See, yes, see, I was right, JM. What do I get for being right for the first time in 52 years? So I would love to see another reseller out there know the catalog back and forth. Yes, one was a hat and the next one was a coat. Who would take me on Jeopardy? Go on and tell me in the chat who would take me on Jeopardy. I have a proud moment. I was actually paying attention. So for those that say I didn't participate in the auction, you can kiss my ass. Oh, you would take me on Jeopardy, Celeste? We would win, though. We would win. You would be the cute part. I would be the frumpy part. Me. Really? You would take me on? 88 was purple hat. 98. There goes Kathleen stalking. Kathleen, you're a stalker and I love you. She's stalking the catalog. 88 was a purple hat and 98 was the stagecoach. So that's amazing. Oh, you would really take me on? Does the cabinet behind you have curved glass? No, this is arts and crafts, so it's all paneled. Do you want to see in there real quick? Hold on. Let me show you my butt crack. in the back of the glass. So, all right. So this is all straight glass. Like, it's the only thing straight in my whole house. It's the only thing straight in my whole house. Let me move these sterling bags out of the way. And look. So, oh, there's my other feather that fell out of my head. You know it's going to be a long night. Do you guys want to know what I used to call these at the bar? Like when you'd find this on the floor at the bar? You remember what I called these? Do you guys want to know what I called these at the bar? No one get mad at me, because if you get mad at me, you can leave. They were called drag droppings. They were called drag droppings. All right, so there's my, see, these are like straight panel doors, and these are like Bathing Beauties, Fans Cat, Russell Wright, a beautiful box, sterling silver salt and pepper shakers that look like mushrooms, aka, male, you know what I'm saying, male peens. Beautiful antique glass marbles, Bathing Beauties, Gamby Girls, these cordials, a beautiful little cat down in the bottom, like epic finds, like epic Jason finds. And I love this Gamby. This is like one of my favorites. And everyone's like, well, it's not called a Gamby Girl. I said, it is by the lady that sold it to me. And she was in the business for like 1,200 years. But look at her for deco. She's all original Art Deco. And look at her little legs. And she's the powder puff. Excuse me, what just happened? How on God's green earth did the legs stay with her? And how did her hands and fingers not break off? Excuse me, what is going on here? For a little deco powder puff, poof, 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 poof. Aaron Parsons, what? Can someone go tag Aaron Parsons and tell her to get over here already? Aaron Parsons, cuck, cuck, cuck. Knock, knock, knock. So, where's Aaron Parsons when you need her? So, and then I should come on and do I should get like red paint and go boop, boop, and then come on with like the red cheeks. Look at her. How can you not love her? She was like, I don't know, she's like $1,000 back in the day. And then I would show you another one, but I think YouTube might flag it. I think this other one YouTube might get upset about. She's very pretty, but she has her mohair wig. And then how many times have you seen, look at me going to my cabinet over here. I can show you this one. How many times have you seen the Bathing Beauties with arms away and the little mohair wig? Excuse me, what is going on? Excuse me, Bathing Beauty, with your tiny little painted legs and your little crocheted top, because you're risque. You're totally risque. How many times? That was me at the bar on Sundays. Look, wah, wah. That's me like on Sunday nights. Look, woo, woo. You know the people, never mind. So check that out. She's got the little mohair wig with her little tiny hat, her little tiny woven hat. And yeah, nothing says drag more than she changed her gender in about 3 seconds. Yeah, she did. She went from a Rough Rider she went from a biker to, I'm gonna go to church with my hands up. Do you love her though? She's like, look at her little porcelain fingers. Like, how did she survive? 1900, what? 1900, 1910. I could show you this one, but probably I'd have to because YouTube gets finicky. So they just have to say YouTube gets finicky. She's just sitting pretty. She's just sitting pretty. She's minding her own business. And then there's this one. She's really cool because she's deco all the way. Look at her little headpiece. Her little flapper headpiece. Very fashionable. All about fashion. The little fan. The hat, the earrings. She's a half doll. She went on a pincushion. You know what I'm saying. Do you guys want to talk about the sterling silver pepper? This is a sterling silver pepper. All sterling silver, hand raised out of sterling silver. And look, it's a lighter. Look. Look. It's a lighter. It's a lighter. It's a pepper that's a lighter. Who doesn't need a sterling silver pepper that's a lighter? So we should get into this cabinet eventually, but there's a whole bunch more of my favorites in there. Oh, and then Weller Sicard. Do you know the one lady that's supposed to be an antique expert and she wears white gloves and she's very bitter? I won't say any names, but she made a mistake and she called this Weller Picard. It's Weller Sicard. Weller Sicard. S-I-C-A-R-D. It's Weller Sicard. It's art pottery from Weller, and it's got that beautiful fumed finish. But the dodo bird, who isn't nice to everyone, in my opinion, she called it Weller Picard. Mount Joy, absolutely, or Mount Washington. I think this is Mount Joy, enameled and gorgeous. Oh, Lady Slipper, I suppose, is the flower. All gilt enamel, 1900. Very, very nice. It's a cabinet vase. That was its only job. A beautiful carving, 3 graces, some clear glass. Oh, crystal and glazed vase. Look, I hand flicked it, but crystal and glazed vase, one of my favorites. I love the earthy body, the tight weed, kind of weed pod form at the top. Really beautifully potted and high-fired porcelain. We're getting into the weeds. We're technically in an Art Deco and a George Jensen. This is a George Jensen miniature silver basket. George Jensen, yeah. Everyone's like, do you polish your silver? I go, does it look like it? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? No, it doesn't. All right, so there's so much more. And then there's like my Iraj. Do you guys want to see the Iraj frog? Just put frog in the chat if you want to see the frog. Hold on, let me see if I can get it down. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it out of there. Hold on. Let me see if I can get down here. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Let's get down here. And let's show you the Iraj frog. It's a brooch. It's a brooch. This one was like 1500 back in the day. Iraj Moini. That's the way I say it. Iraj Moini. Beautiful poured glass cabochons. And then all rhinestone and his little legs move. But he's a frog. I think it was like 1500 or 1600. So, yeah. It's gigantic, by the way. Look how big it is. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I love it. I don't know what else to show you in that. Oh, and that's a Gorham What's-Its-Face. Goran, is it Helen Frankenthaler? See, I've lost track of some things. I don't know. Boy, am I getting hot and bothered. Oh. All right, so let's pull the chair back over and let's sit back down and relax. Yeah. I've had a long few days. Do you guys want to know the truth of all of it? Yesterday, I had another, how about the lady in the green dress? No, how about not? You're loving the cabinet tour? Oh, Nick James, thank you. There's sterling in here. Do you guys want to see the salt and pepper shakers? Oh, the wig, yeah. This is, the wig might be getting me really hot. It's true. So, does anyone else want to talk about Boy George? All right. So, lot 41 was a great where I left off. Lot 41, the Frankenthaler. All right, I'll get it out. It's the biggest one, though. Will you hate me if I own the biggest Frankenthaler? The Gorham, will you hate me? Oh, you love my hair, Lauren? Thank you. It's not L'Oreal. It's not L'Oreal 419. It's yak hair. It's yak hair that I bought. It's yak hair that I bought at the wig store, and it was on sale for $1.19. So, I mean, it's the best I could do. You know what I'm saying? Isn't there a song, The Best I Could Do? Is that a song? Is that a song, The Best I Could Do? You love me? Someone has to. Someone has to. I can be a jerk. I was dreaming, or did you say you have some vintage lamps down there? Oh, do you want to see lamps? Do you guys want me to show you something? It was supposed to be a long feed video. I can show you something. Your collections are so beyond anyone else's. How could they hate you? Well, that's why. Everyone can be a jerk. I know I'm a jerk a lot, though. You have the biggest. You can have the biggest anything you want. Thank you for your permission. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can have the biggest anything you want. You're right. With hard work. The lady statue in the back of the green dress on. Okay, drink your water. Okay, I'm going to show you some more. And in honor of Jeffrey, he likes glassware. Do you guys want to see? Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Gabeline. All right, do you guys want to see this one? So I bought this at the flea market the other day, and it's 23 ounces of, it's 23 ounces of 950 silver. So go for it. Nothing else on worth watching. Josephine, I absolutely love you. Josephine, you have no idea what that means to me. You have no idea what that means to me. Nothing else on worth watching. This is 950 silver. It's 23 ounces. It cost me $2,000. I don't talk about prices a lot, you know, because I just don't talk about money. But this is an Inca warrior, and it was made in Peru. And here's his scepter comes out. See how his scepter, it's all set with gems. This isn't a long feed video coming up very soon. But he's all hand fabricated. He's 950 silver. So he's solid silver, meaning he's like, he's hollow formed. He's like hollow formed. And some of the accents are pure gold and some are not. But he's all hand hammered, and he is a warrior. And there's 18 karat gold, and then all the inlay I thought was epoxy enamel. It's not. Look, I'm peering out from. Look at that. Take a screenshot. Hold on, wait. Look at. Look at that for a thumbnail. All right. Anyways, so I won't show you up his outfit because we have to keep some things private. And then there's like sandals, and look at the threads. This is all completely hand fabricated, meaning if you take a sheet of silver like I do, like you've seen me in the studio, you take a sheet of silver, and no one wants to see testes. Testes 1, 2, testes 1, 2. No one wants to see it. And then all these little appliques are there. I paid $2,000 for this, but in silver it was like $1,460. You couldn't pay me $3,000 to make this. It's all completely hand fabricated. So his hands are hand chased and represented. He's all hollow formed. He's not cast. He's not made in wax and then cast. See what I'm saying? He's not this is great. And I didn't like the end result because I don't like ferocious and stuff. But excuse me, look at his jewelry. Look at his bracelet and then bezel set with spiny oyster and mother of pearl. Do you see how small those stones are? Look at the detail and look at the face with that articulating nose ring. And then look at the little lappets at the side or ear flaps that go on the side of this that are fully articulating. His necklace is inlaid. His belt is inlaid. Look at the way they had to bend the stones. They had to bend the stones. They had to carve those stones. They had to carve these stones to follow the ebb and flow of that dress. Look how giant it is. Look how big this thing is. 22 or 23 ounces. The workmanship is off the charts. I mean, this is just insanity. So when I reach for something, I reach for the best stuff. Can I show you one more thing I said I'd never show on my channel? Is that okay? I touched the screen, took me to the beginning. Your comes are amazing. Jason, haven't seen anything as lovely. Then I'll sell some. But no one responded earlier. They didn't say anything. They were the whole chat was asleep. I was asking, can you, oh, you're allowed to show that. They're hair combs galore, and I said, do you guys want me to sell some of these? And no one said a friggin' word. No one said a word. It was silence. It was I was here by myself. It was the craziest of things. So isn't that cool? What are you taking to the next auction? I don't know. I mean, I know it's in a box in there. I have a sale for me or Aspire. Girl, if you're talking about Aspire, girl, you ain't seen nothing yet, Aspire. So, and she knows what I have because she did a tour of my house. Now this is going to be really dusty. Let me see if I can dust it off. No, I can't. Hold on, wait. This is the way I dust. Are you ready? All right. It's going to be really dusty, but this is all sterling silver. You're not going to be able to see it well. This is all sterling silver, and it's by Carl Pape, Pappe. It's Tosco. It's Mexico, and it's solid sterling silver. It weighs pounds. It's a modern, sculpture. It's the biggest. It's the best. And Aspire begged me for this, and they said the pre-auction estimate was $1 bazillion. But there is the signature. It's all dusty. You have to forgive me. I'm not going to apologize. Carl Pape Tosco. And this is solid sterling silver. I hope you understand how large and how thick gauge this is. This giant dude is phenomenal. And I thought of him as my trophy for being the biggest bitch on the planet. I thought that this was my trophy. This is epic and museum grade. This is, I don't know much about the artist, but Carl Pape, Pappe, completely well constructed, solid sterling silver, weighs pounds of sterling silver. And I got to be honest with you, soldering this together would have been an absolute nightmare. Soldering this king or whatever the hell he is would have been a nightmare to solder this together. This is amazing. They gave me the pre-auction estimate of several thousand. I think it was $4,000 to $5,000. And I said, no, I bought this for silver plate in a Cleveland mansion for $100. I paid $100 for this. And in silver, it's probably now, I could go weigh it and tell you guys, it's pounds. It's pounds. I wish you could feel it. I don't know if you can see how heavy it is, but it's pounds of sterling silver. And it was $100. And I just said to myself, I don't want to sell this. So it's Carl Pape. It's amazing. I didn't dick around with, well, I won't say it. I didn't dick around with Nilly and Nelly. You know what I mean? So can I show you one more thing? No, I can't show you it because it has a thing on it. You know what I'm saying? Like a male thing. I can't show you that. YouTube will be mad. I wanted to talk to you about folk art. What was I supposed to go get you? To start that gauge would have been a nightmare. Yeah, Judas for Jesus. You just took the words right out of my mouth. I'm a silversmith, and if you would have handed me that gauge sterling silver and told me to silver solder it together, I would have told you to get out of my studio. I would have told you to get up. I would have told you to your face. Are my lips chapped? Lamps? Do you want me to go get lamps? Yeah, if you would, Judas for Jesus is brilliant. It must be a silversmith. If you would have handed me that in raw metal and the knight or warrior, if you would have handed me the sterling silver or 950 silver, 950 parts per thousand. If you would have handed me the silver and told me to make that guy with the inlaid stones, I would have told you to get up and get out of my studio. I would have. Was I supposed to show you a lamp? Oh, and glassware for Jeffrey, but I don't know if Jeffrey's still here. I think Jeffrey left. Okay, so I wanted to, let me get this out of the way. Let's do the Boy George recap, and then you're going to ask me questions, and I'm going to talk to you about whatever you want to talk about tonight. 47% on my phone. We're doing great. All right, are you ready? So we're going to finish up the Boy George thing. Let's do this. So lot 41 was a good example of a cross collectible. I showed you some cross collectibles, obviously. The designer was J.P. Gautier, and that's the way I say it. I say Gautier. However you say it, congratulations. I say Gautier. At least I don't say Gaultier. Gaultier. At least I don't say Gaultier. That's the way it's spelled. At least I don't say J.P. Gaultier. Anyways, it was a plain black jacket from 1985. Okay, yeah, sure. Just remind me, plain black jacket from 1985. That's the first part. So it was designer. So follow me here. Cross collectible is what I just said. It's designer. It's Gautier. It's from 1985. Number 2. So it's vintage fashion. Worn by Boy George with a photograph. Number 3. So you've got 3 things that are potentially a cross collectible. You've got the designer, you've got vintage, and you've got the fact that it was Boy George worn. Are we listening? Pre-auction estimate was $800 to $1,200. $800 to $1,200 pre-auction estimate. Hammered down and sold at $10,000 with a buyer's premium of 28%. $12,800. $12,800. There were 370 total lots, and 1 lot was withdrawn. So let's be clear on that one. 1 lot was withdrawn. So for further proof that I was there for the 7 hours, 1 lot was withdrawn from the sale. All right. Lot 57 was a 1985 John Galliano trench coat. It was the pre-auction estimate. Listen up, everyone pay attention. $10,000 to $20,000. That was the pre-auction estimate, and it sold for $70,000. I did not talk about the buyer's premium yet, but I have to because Kathleen will get on me. The premium was $19,600, bringing the total up for $89,600. A trench coat from 1985. Trench coat from 1985. Was $89,600. Lot 63 was a 1986 Patrick Cox for John Galliano shoes/boots. They were more like boots. The actual estimate was $2,000 to $3,000, which again, they keep estimates very, very low to let you in on bidding. And guess what happened? It sold for $22,500 with the buyer's premium. It was $28,800. $28,800. When I heard that last night. Oh, you went through when you heard that last night. Random thoughts about the auction, and I'm going to leave this open-ended. So if you would like to have a further conversation about auctions in general, I could give you some inside information, and it might help you out immeasurably. I wondered what he didn't sell. This was on my mind as I was watching the auction and stayed there for 7 hours. Kristen Roth, I already covered that, but I'll say it again. You weren't here. The proceeds did not go 100% to a charity. A portion of the proceeds, let me say it again so everybody knows, a portion of the proceeds, as I fix my little ensemble here for the night, a portion of the proceeds went to charity. A portion of the proceeds went to charity. It went to Music Cares. It went to Music Cares. Okay? So a portion of the proceeds. What portion? I don't know. It was not divulged, but a portion of the proceeds went to Music Cares. Okay. Where's all the jewelry is what I wanted to know. Jason, I just saw the lot that I so hoped you got to buy. J Girl, is it the one that I think you think it is? Because it is. if it's the best, let me say this much. I went after the best headpiece of Boy George's. And it was proven through photographs that he wore it. It wasn't stage worn or performance worn, but as long as he wore it and took the most beautiful photograph, I was all over the mother effer. Jason, I just saw the lot that I so hoped you got to buy. Is it the one, do you think? Oh, yes, I just saw it. Yeah, I didn't play games. I didn't play games. I'm not going to say what lot number it is just yet. I think I got close to admitting that. It is paid for, and it is on its way. So as soon as it gets here, as soon as the piece gets here, that'll be great. And another thing is, to anyone that's wondering, and suspense is killing you, I got a lot of jewelry. Yes, I did. I got a lot of his jewelry that I loved. And I got an accessory, but that's all I'm going to say. I got an accessory. I think I know what it is. Michelle, I think I texted you a picture. Michelle, I think I texted you. It's the most beautiful picture of him. He had a great face. He had a great face. You know what, Kristen Roth? I don't know if I would wear it, but I probably would. I probably would. Yeah, it's not sacred. You know, it's just fashion. Hello, everyone from Nathan and Johnny. Nathan and Johnny, I was successful at the Boy George sale, and I decided to wear my silver wig, my platinum, tarnished platinum is what they call it. They call it dirty platinum is what they call it. You texted me something else. Oh, well, I did win something else. So I did win something else. I was aggressive. Congratulations. This is very exciting. Yeah, Boy George was gorgeous. He's a very attractive man. He's very talented. I liked his music. That's where I end it, with celebrities. Why buy it if you don't wear it? I mean, why would you wear it? I don't quite understand that. Okay, so where is all the jewelry is what I wanted to know. Like, where's all the rest of his jewelry? Because he had a ton of it. Makes me happy. I know you will take good care of it. Jay girl, I'll fight to preserve it, honey. I'll take really good care of it. Looks like it's in great condition. It looks like it might be missing one or two little things. I also bought lot 103, 2000 tonal gray gradient fur fedora and Philip Tracy black rhinestone fedora. JM, can I tell you the one that I bid on that I didn't get, that I took to $1,000? So it wasn't yours. I'm glad I didn't bid against JM because they wouldn't be my friend on YouTube. I also bought lot 103, 2000 tonal gray gradient fur fedora. I remember that. Philip Tracy black rhinestone fedora, lot 278. You got 4 lots? You outdid me. Damn you anyway. I'm happy for you. Congratulations, JM. So I bid on lot, let me tell you the one that I lost that I put someone into. So I didn't make a friend out there, but that's okay. I was the backup bidder on lot 195. So then everyone will know my bidder number. I don't really care. Oh, thank you, Lydia. I'm selling those. So since these are Boy Jason Warren, these peacock feathers are $1,300 a piece. So these are $1,300. The starting bid is 1,000. I have 1,000. Do I have 1,100? I have 1,000. Do I have 1,100? I have 1,000. Do I have 1,100? Please put it in the chat. I have 1,000. Do I have 1,100? 1,000, 1,100. Does anyone want one? Because I'll sell it to you to pay my bill at the Boy George sale. Okay. Anyways, long story short, no one wants it. That's fine. It'll just stay in my weave. All right. So can I 5,000? Johnny, I'll just send you one for free. So Johnny, but you have to pay shipping to England, so that'll be like $700. Johnny, you take our money. I love you too. Johnny, I don't know how gay people listen to me. I really don't. Johnny, thank you so much for being here. And maybe you're not gay. Johnny and Nathan, I love you. I absolutely love you. You love my bracelet? George, which bracelet? I'll sell you whatever you want. George, what do you want? Sold. Lydia, thank you so much for playing along. Thank you so much. I love you, Johnny and Nathan. I know that you're handsome. I know that you're both very attractive people. I already know it. I already feel it. I told Jeremy about you guys. My Jeremy, he was so cute the other day. Oh, you should have seen his brow ridge. Oh, he looked so Cro-Magnon. Oh, he was so handsome. And he's handsome every day. But it was he had such a thick brow ridge. And he had no neck, his shoulders were at his ears. And I just looked over at him like, thank God you are mine, because I love you. I could give you some Marky hugs, as many as you want. Marky, we love you too. We want to meet you. Jeremy and I want to meet you so bad, Marky. You sound delightful. You sound very enlightened. You sound very enlightened and very kind. Marky, your kindness is what I most notice. I think you're a sweetheart. I think you're an absolute sweetheart. And I hope when I meet you that you're not a raging bitch. So just kidding. Marky, I love you, and I do want to meet you in real life. We really should meet up sometime. Johnny, you love us? Well, Jeremy is amazing. He's the good part. I'm the evil, nasty part. I'm the squirrel to his turtle. All right, so I bid on lot 195, and it was the huge what's your I want to know their real name. So we could just call him JM or J Mill. We'll just call him J Mill. Or we'll just call him Mill, because it sounds like you're a millionaire. Oh, thank you. Marky, he really does enjoy you too. You guys are awesome as well. You just have such a vibe about you, and I think a lot of times too, I'm misunderstood on YouTube because um, I think I'm misunderstood sometimes. That's all I'll say. I won't excuse some of my behaviors because then it sounds like I'm not being real, and I just have to be authentic. But anyways, I was the backup claim on 195. It was the huge headpiece, the big red one. So if you guys go to the catalog, it was this extremely large, like scrolling thing, and it was a Philip Tracy, I believe. I think it was Philip Tracy. It was lot 195. I was the backup claim. I put someone into it for 1250, which I didn't think was a bad price, but I was real recognizes real. Thank you, Erica. Or Aaron Cat. Aaron Cat, thank you so much for saying that. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I may not be the most popular, but I just wanted to be myself. I just wanted to give it to you real. So thanks for taking me both good and bad. I mean it. What a humbling moment. 195 was the lot. It was the huge headpiece, Philip Tracy. I bid 1,000. It went for 1250. I didn't want to go 1,500 because then with the juice, it would have been way too much. So that didn't happen. I was also the backup claim on lot 302, 243. Hold on, it gets better. 243, 195, 120. So can I tell you guys a secret of the one I didn't get that I was upset about? I didn't get lot 120, and it was a performance worn headpiece. It was the other one that I didn't love as much as the one that I bid on, but it was like this beautiful butterfly, like purple and red. It sold for 3,200. It sold for 3,200. That was lot 120. That was my only. No, because I don't have regrets in my life, because that's weird to live in regret. That's like a strange place to live. I guess I wish I would have went one more time, but it sold for 2,500, and then it was 3,200 plus taxes plus shipping. So for a headpiece, it would have been like 4,000 ish or 3,800 according to my math, but like 3,700 with shipping. So I kind of had to let that one go. Anyways, all right. So at the close of the auction, they played Karma Chameleon. And I was so excited about that. My inventory is paid as of today. I won 3 lots, 1, 2, 3, and I won a total of 5 pieces. Well, technically 6 pieces, but we'll just call it 5 pieces. But technically, like 4 pieces and a set. So I got like 6 pieces of the Boy George sale. So I think I might have beat J Mill. Nah. You only got 4. I got 6. Haha, I was bidding on the Do They Know It's Christmas jacket. I regret not bidding more, but happy for what I got. I got to show my girlfriend some attention, but oh, absolutely. J Mill, you're amazing. You're amazing. I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are, but seriously, congratulations on your win. And thank you for being here. Please stick with us, please. Oh my God, I'm so excited. J Mill, you should consider doing like a YouTube short of your wins. Maybe if you just do a YouTube short, you don't have to put your face on or anything. J Mill, thank you for stopping in, and thank your girlfriend so much for allowing you to be here tonight. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I hope she feels it. So whatever your girlfriend's name is, thank her very much for allowing you to share that with us. I'm very excited for your wins as well. Truly, absolutely. I hope we weren't bidding against each other. So, J Mill, you know what I got though. You know what I got. You know what lot I got. I'm not gonna say, but you know what lot I got. But as soon as it comes in the mail, I'm gonna do another video. So excited for you getting some stuff. Congratulations on your wins. Take care. Thank you for sharing it with us. Anticipation. Can't wait to see. I know. All right. So that's that. That's done and done. Also, I have a few more other pages of notes that I wanted to tell you about that I didn't get to. But I hope you enjoyed the kind of inside view of the auction, and I hope I did it justice. I was excited to participate. Can I say one more thing about? I would like to say one more thing about the auction, and I think this is important as I look off in the distance for help. But I want to say that with the millions of fans that Boy George and Culture Club had. After all, it was Culture Club. It wasn't just Boy George, but millions of fans. Do you think the values are going to go up when he passes? Because of course we all have that mortal part of us. And do you think the values of what was auctioned off while he was alive will go up? Do you think the items are sound? It wasn't about investment at all, but do you think it would be a good investment? You said yes. Oh, you're welcome, Josephine Barrera. Josephine, thank you for being so kind to me. Josephine, you're a hell of a special person. You make me extremely happy. Josephine, I absolutely love you from the bottom of my heart. I do, because you get me. And you get me. And you give me space. You give me space to breathe, and you give me space to grow. And you remind me of my positive attributes. I don't need to be reminded of my negative ones, because I have a list. I know them all too well. Some I choose not to fix, and some I choose to actually dwell with. So yes, you think they will? Yes, they will. Hi, Jason. Hi, Karen Bergheimer. I missed you. I don't know where you and Dave have been, but I miss you guys so much. Yes, absolutely. You think they'll go up? Come back on, Jim. Yeah, I believe. Best YouTube content ever. Oh, you do think they'll go up? Yes, it will. I still see him as a young man. So do I. So do I. I think so too. Yes, absolutely. Definitely will go up. Yes. Yeah, I think, I wasn't about it as like a business thing, because you know how I am. I don't do the flip for a profit thing. Like I mean, how many people go to the flea market and how many people go to the flea market and buy a statue for $2,000? But I knew it was worth more than I paid for it. But it's sometimes like like when I would buy the hair combs and stuff, like the antique hair combs, I would buy these and it would just be kind of like, I'd buy it for 40, I knew it could sell it for 90. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that like when I bought these pieces that they'd be worth more than what I paid for them. And they are worth more than I paid for them. So that was part of the business. But this was much more of like an emotional buy. This was much more like, let me say it again. Think about it this way. He had millions of fans. He had millions of fans that people loved him. He had millions of fans. And guess what? Guess what was the interesting part? He had millions of fans, but there was only 370 lots. He had millions of fans and only 370 lots. So where does that put it in desirability? Do you see what I'm getting at? Do you guys understand what I mean? Did that make sense or did it not come out right? I don't know. Am I still live? Someone said I'm spinning. Uh-oh. No one's saying anything in the chat. Oh, I'm still live. You can see me. Yeah, I agree. You loved him since you were 3 years old. Yes. Bruce made late supper. I love you, Pamela Tomlinson. Will you tell Bruce that I said hi? Will you tell him that I send my love and respect to him? You can see me? Okay. But like, do you understand what I'm saying, guys? About like there were millions of fans and yet there were only 370 lots at the sale. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, you understand. All right, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Let's go in and look at some antique jewelry. Does anyone else? I didn't do questions yet. Let's take a few questions if you have some. Yes, you are live, but the chat has been acting up lately. Yeah, something's going on with YouTube, by the way. And it's frustrating for me because I like to see the chat and engage with all of you. And there's like a major problem. There's a major problem with YouTube. There has been a major problem with YouTube. It's been like crazy, crazy issues with YouTube. So yeah. I saw Boy in Arkansas in concert with my best friend. It was a great show. Joshy Boy, I went to the Rewind tour with my friend Rob. I won't say what they called him, but he was in if you spell it backwards, it's like an adult thing for film. He was he was. But you know what I'm getting at. And so we went to the Boy George Rewind tour, and it was great that I took like a kind of like I don't want to say notable, but they all knew him not by his face. And we went to the concert together, and it was amazing. Jason, you already told one funny occurrence, but said there was another. Oh, yeah. So the Rosie O'Donnell one fell flat the other night because when they mentioned Rosie O'Donnell, the bidding stopped. That was one of the funny ones. And then let me look back. Hold on. Thank you for reminding. You paid attention. Oh, D. Maynard paid attention. But someone didn't like. They didn't like my that I like. They mentioned Rosie O'Donnell. Like he did an interview with her, and then no one bid on the lot. It was terrible. It was like the pre-auction estimate was like 1,000 to 2,000, and they mentioned a Rosie O'Donnell interview, and everyone was like, "Nope, not bidding on it." So that was one of the funny moments. I laughed for 45 minutes. There was another one that I thought was hilarious. Are you ready for this one? This was hilarious to me. So he had a helmet. Like Boy George made a helmet, and he called it the Peace Helmet. I'll be in and out. Oh, Megs, thank you so much for stopping. Megs, I absolutely love you. I've missed you. Hi, Susan Fontaine, the other Susan. Thank you for being here. Megs, it'll be in and out. I'm so glad you were here. Megs, I've missed you. Like, I totally have missed you. Megs, I need some of your money to pay for my Boy George auction. Paging Megs, paging Megs. We're on Tuesday Night Live. We're on Tuesday Night Live, Megs. Bring some money. So, is anyone here that goes to our sales? Paging anyone that goes to our sales. I need you Tuesday night to bail me out of debt. So, I only like you for your money. I'm just kidding. I love you all so much. And you know that. Even if you don't buy anything at our sales, you are so welcome to be there. That's not the way we run our channel. Darla, thank you so much. From St. Louis, Missouri. Ansem, I know. Ansem, thank you for coming back, Ansem. You're from China, and I love you, so thank you for being here. D. Maynard, it ain't funny. Girl, you better bring some money. I'll do my best. Thank you so much for putting up with my stupidity. I appreciate that. D. Maynard, you better bring some. I don't care if it's aluminum cans or rolled coins. I need whatever you got. I gotta pay my debt. I gotta pay my bill. No, it's already paid off. I am out of money. Susan, goodbye. Where's Susan? I don't see Oh, you guys said you see Susan Nathan in the chat? I don't see her. Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me go get something. Hold on. Hold on, wait. It's more dramatic with this. Hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on, this is much better. And this is going to be dusty. I don't really care about it. It's fine. Because I didn't clean this. Oh my God, I almost fell. Can you imagine if I would have fallen? This is going to be dusty. Is Susan Nathan here? Wait, hold on, wait. I don't see her. Susan Nathan who? I am out of money. Oh. I should have worn this. What was I thinking? I should have worn my one boa I still have left. Can you imagine if I would have worn this in the beginning? I'll be robbing some banks this weekend. Mags, it doesn't matter as long as you don't get caught. Susan, I do love you. You're always welcome here. With your hair, that's wonderful. Thank you, John's daughter. Lynn, I have to box... Wait, hold on. I have a box of empty soda returns. I can do that as long as I can, you know what I'm saying, like recycle them, you know? This is really dusty. I shouldn't be putting this on right now. Can you see how long this has been with me? You know, this has been with me a long time. Was that a price sticker? Oh, look, one of the feathers just fell off. Hold on, wait, it gets better. You know what I went to? I went to the bar one time. I changed my outfit like 6 times at the bar. It's true. Do you know my friend Jody? I would always show up at parties like this, you know, whatever. I would just do whatever. And I'd show up and people were like, girl, you did your homework, you know? And I was like, no, I didn't. I just threw a bow on my head. Get it stuck on your lips. It almost did. Hold on, wait 1 second. Wait, hold on. Wait 1 minute. That would have been a good moment. Hold on. Watch me take my yak hair off. Can you imagine if I took the feather boa off and I was totally bald? And then people would be like, see, I told you that wasn't his hair. Where did that one oh, here, wait, hold on. Wait, can you imagine? Hold on, wait. Can you imagine this would be like the way it would go. You would like go somewhere and someone would be like all cute and stuff. Hold on. Barter with milk glass. Oh my God, I love it. So could you imagine? And then like, look, like I go into a place. That was me all night one night at the bar. I had chapstick and lipstick on, and I had furry lips, and I wonder why no one talked to me. And my friend Jody kept going like this. Like he kept going like this, and I'd go, yeah, it's lipstick. I couldn't hear him over the music, and he'd go like this. No. And he'd like rake his lips. He would go like that, and I'd go, it's lipstick. It's lipstick. And he'd be like, no, you have feathers stuck on your lips. And I go, huh? Stick the feathers in my beard, no problem. I got no issues with that, girl. This is, and then someone's going to come out and go, I told you his beard wasn't real. Yeah, let me just take this off. Let me just set that down on the counter. Of course it's real. Come on, get a grip. Come on, don't be so, oh, I almost said a bad word, But I mean, I could do several things. You know what I'm saying? I could do several things with it. Oh, Darla, did you not see the picture of my little beard? I think you were like maybe MIA. Like, yeah, like I don't know, like the little beard is cute and all, but like I want to look homeless. You know what I'm saying? It's just kidding. But look how little the beard was. And then do you guys want to see another picture of me? Hold on, let me go get another picture of me. Let me go get a picture of me that I can show you, but I have to block out the person because she's kind of like remotely famous. But look at my little beard, okay? Thank you for saying I have a gorgeous face. I do have a very heart-shaped face. I do. I absolutely do. But I don't pull my hair down in pictures. Never mind. And so let me go get a thing. Let me go get my pictures. I'll be right back. Oh, you said you're always beautiful. No, I'm kind of rotten on the inside. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I had to like cover up my butt crack. Because you're all going to look at that. You're all going to look at the glass pane and see my butt crack. It's true. It's true. You're going to see my butt crack. Can we? Never mind. I think we're going to come into the light box. Come into the light. Can I show you guys something? Can we go in the light box? I have feathers all over my house right now. I have feathers from one side of my house to the other. Did you see how elegant I'm not? Did you see how? Oh my God, I was. Have you ever had colorful hair? Yeah, I had, thank you for asking. I had purplish, my mom will tell you about this. In high school, I got in trouble because, I had like thing, I had like thing. Anyways, had like, I don't know, my hair was like, I don't know how to explain it, but but I did that sun-in stuff. Like I didn't tell my mom. I got sun-in at the store because she said not to. So I got sun-in and I put it in my hair and it turned fluorescent orange. When I say I look like my head looked like a pumpkin, and then I told my mom it was natural, and she goes, "What did you do to your hair?" And I said, "Nothing. I smelled like peroxide. Crack is whack. Smelled like peroxide forever." I mean, I smelled like peroxide for 6 months, and then she knew I did something, but I never told her. Okay, can I show you guys a picture of me? Like, it's not the best picture, but I have to cover her up because she's like kind of remotely famous, but not really. Is that good enough to cover it up? But like my face wasn't, I was a little pissed off. Yeah, it wasn't a great picture. And then here's my dog, Onyx. That's my dog, Onyx. And there's one of my 50s tables right there. That's like no, that was like when I first moved into the house with Onyx, and he loved this baby duck. I love your educational lives, but these are my favorites. Oh, you love them. Oh, S. Lauren, thank you so much. You love my educational. Yeah, I try and keep my shit together during the educational ones, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But you love the lives. I know I've been rewarded on YouTube with my lives. But this is on my first back porch. That's Onyx. He was like the guardian of the house. Look at how he sat. Look how he sat. I love this dog so much. Look how he sat. I loved him so much. And then he was always barking at me. This is one of the pictures that my friend Tori took of me, I think. I think this was a Tori picture. I don't remember, but that was me. And like, I think it was at I'll have to ask her where we were. But charm bracelet, you remember when I told you like I used to stack up and stuff? Because everyone goes, I'm the queen of stacking. No, you're not, bitch. I did it way before you did, before it was a thing. And I got a feather on my phone. Hold on, I had a feather stuck on my phone. I'm gonna go to see Jeremy tomorrow, and and there's gonna be a feather on my lip. I know it's gonna happen. You love all these photos? This is me. I don't know. I guess I can't explain it. I guess I could try and explain my way out of this one. But like when they say about club kids and stuff, they say about like club kids and like the 90s and like whatever. And I was like, I told you I was Amy Winehouse before Amy Winehouse was born. And then, I was like not a club kid because I didn't like the whole thing. I was just an artist and I did what I wanted to do. So this is my first apartment. My mom will testify to this. There's like my black trench coat. Yeah, there's my black trench coat. I had big, huge rhinestone pins on it. And then there's my crucifix because I still am very religious. I don't remember what all this shit was. Oh, I got this out of the trash. It was an old primitive thing out of the garbage. And then there was like my old oak chair that I got all this out of the trash. And I got that Georgian copper sconce out of the trash. And I had like beaded things above the doors. But there's my hair. Wait, are you guys ready for this one? So you guys, Miss Cleo. No, I worked for Miss Cleo. Yeah, but I wasn't able to predict the future. Any photos of you when you were riding horses? Yeah, I think I've shown them before. Didn't you ever see my English horseback riding ones? Yeah, who here remembers? Michelle Guida and Kristen Roth were here for the English riding ones, weren't you? Hi Cinnamon Roll. You reminded me of a dear dance friend from the 80s and me. Yeah, I know. Thanks for showing your fascinating photos. I just wanted to show you. Look, I have a halo. For all the people out there, for all the resellers that don't like me, I do have a halo right there. It's my halo. Someone get a screenshot of that for me right there. Get a screenshot of that and send it to me. There's my halo. So please, someone screenshot it. I'm sure someone got it. And look at my ring. It's my little tiny ring. It's my little teeny tiny ring. Look how small my ring was back in the day. But I had mom jeans. Like I didn't have a fashion sense. I had like mom jeans. You know what I'm saying? I had someone got it. Okay, someone got the halo. There's my necklace I made, and I had blue lipstick on. But look at my little tiny beard. I have a little pretty little heart shaped face, and I don't have a huge forehead. It's just optically, I look like because my head was down, so I look like I have a huge like a five head. You know the people with five heads. But I didn't have a five head. But look at the makeup and look, girl. Maybe she's born with it. I was not. Oh no, Angel. No, I think so. Frida Kahlo? No, because I didn't have a unibrow. The hell are you talking about? Frida Kahlo? Girl had an eyebrow. Bitch had an eyebrow from hell. I got it. I'll send to your bear. Oh, Jeremy won't be happy with that one. Vinyl pants would have been perfect. I have vinyl pants that I used to wear with that. You like the tiny beard? I do too. Yeah. So I do too. And but that was like that. And oh, can I tell you about the headpiece? Oh, Michelle Guida, thank you. That's what we said back in the day. But I paved the way for a lot of the youth today, and I'm glad that I did. They don't have to thank me. I'll just say that they do. But do you see that I had my hair piled up? And then do you know what this is right here? Do you know what all that is? Do you know what all that is? So look at the shirt, right? So I wore like a sheer top with like these burnt velvet roses, and that was a size small. That was size small, and it was late. It was ladies small. I was tiny, but I still had big shoulders. Look at my ring, though. All right, so we're focused on the ring. Look how long my fingers were. I had agile hands. So, do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know what was in my hair? Tinsel, pom pom, tinsel. Do you know what it was? So I didn't have money, and I wanted something to like match the glitter lipstick because that's what. Forget fashion forward. You were warp speed. So this was 1990, probably 1990 something. I don't know, 1990 something, 1997. So like I set the record straight. You know how like Drag Race has all this like monster makeup and all this other stuff? Like they're so cool and they're so ahead of their time. No. No, no, it's already been done. It's already been done 1,200 times. And people did it before me. What I will say is I just did what I wanted to do. And I went to the store like that. I went wherever I wanted to go to like that. I probably got dressed at like 6 o'clock at night. I went wherever I wanted to. Didn't care. Didn't care. Didn't care. Everyone's like, you live in Ohio. And I said, you're damn right I do. I don't give a shit. Let someone say something to me and let me have a conversation with them. And people would not say a word to me. They would just nod like, I may not agree with it, but I see the size of your shoulders. You have no neck. And by the way, I was with a man back then that no one would have. No one would have. Oh no, no, no. I wouldn't say bigger than Jeremy, but like this, like the arms the size of like whatever. And I'd be like, I just look like you want to talk shit. You're gonna have to talk to that one first. You're gonna have to talk to that one first. I don't think it's gonna work, And then they would look at him and they would look at me and they'd be like, "Can I show you another picture?" Speaking of someone that I used to be friends with, like. I don't want to say anything, but can I show you another picture? So there's me and one of my friends. That's all I'll say. Just me and a friend. Just that simple. Just me and a friend. Yeah. I had no eyebrows. But look at my hair and look at my lips, and that was my collar. And look at my shirt, and my pin said bitch. My pin actually says bitch. Yes, it does. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Hello. Hello, cute couple. And then here's me, but I can't show you this, but I can cover it up with this. But like, there's another, like I said, I don't want to show her because I don't know if I'm supposed to, but there's my profile with my little tiny beard. Look at that nose. Girl, I didn't buy it. Yep, still have the same lips. Look at the eyebrow. Ooh, fierce. Yeah, I had 3 eyebrow hairs back then. 3, only 3. And then there's this one, and then there's this one. I won't show you those. And then I can show you a trip to Cedar Point that I took. Oh, this is me and my friend Kathy Lee. That's my bestie Kathy Lee. She's the certified gemologist. And there's my epic awesome collar. Oops, sorry. There's my awesome epic collar. Awesome epic collar. Yeah, me and Kathy Lee. Look how proud I was of her. She's the gemological genius. Oh, thank you so much, G Maynard. Yeah, I was born with it for sure. And then let me show you this. Let me show you this. I want to recreate. Should I recreate some of these pictures? Oh, Susan, no. But that's okay. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Susan said that profile should be carved on a cameo. Aw, the Bakelite heart pin. Yeah, that was like a long time ago. That was, I told you I've had it for a long time. I don't know how these go, but can I show you guys? This is photos of me. I guess I could block everybody else out. Well, I don't have to because these people don't know me anymore. But that was our trip to Cedar Point. And then there's me in the front. That's me, in case you didn't notice. That's when it was like way back in the day, and I had like that. I don't remember what the shirt was, but it was like a designer shirt. Hello, bracelets galore. We were at Cedar Point. This was our trip to Cedar Point, and I went all dolled up. Of course, I'm not gonna go to Cedar Point without. Look at the tuchus. Look at the little tush. And I had these awesome green, like felted shoes that were like, they had like a camel toe. See how like the big toe is like separate from the little toe. I couldn't do like that. You know how they have like the like mittens for your feet? It has like all your toes separate. I couldn't do that, but that's what I did. So, and there I am. There I am, Mr. Adorable. Yeah, being cute as hell. That's what I did. I loved Cedar Point. It was so much fun. We went on all the roller coasters. I went on all the roller coasters that day. I didn't leave anything out. I think my pass is in here. Yeah, look. I have my pass. I have the little thing. It was like a little archive. I found this the other day. This was in my my past life archive. Yeah, it was camel toe for shoes, but it was like, it looked like, yeah, it looked like camel toe. I wish I could show you this, but look, she wore my necklace. I could show you this picture, but she wore my necklace to the event. She wore my necklace. I can't show you her, but she wore my necklace to the event. And there was another photo I can't talk about. Yeah. Some cameos look like a linebacker. They do, though. They look like they're... Never mind. Because then I'm going to say something and people are going to be offended. Girl, prancing. Hard. Yeah, absolutely. Can you make a video dedicated only to book chains? Sure, why not? Yeah. It would be boring as hell, but I would do it. I mean, if that's what you ask for. Yes, a Hurley shirt. That's it. It was like a thing, but see what I mean? I didn't know what it was because it was like a thing back then. And that one was like extensive because it was like a something release. I don't remember. Don't ask me. And then I was hanging out with someone who was like remotely famous, but I don't consider them famous. I consider them an idiot. I was hanging out with this whole group of people that I just shouldn't have been hanging out with. It shouldn't have happened. All right. Do you guys want to go on the light box real quick and look at some jewelry stuff so I can charge my phone? How old were you in that group picture? I was, that's a good question. That was 2008. So it's 2006. So 18 years ago, 17 years ago was the Cedar Point trip. I would say 17 years ago. 2009, because I don't think... Onyx had been deceased. So Onyx passed in 2008, the worst year of my friggin' life. I mean, truly the worst year of my life. 2008 was dreadful because I lost my Onyx. And I mean, I lost my dad in what was it? I don't know, late 2023. No, 2024. Late 2024. I don't really want to, I don't want to tell you who it is. So she was married to someone famous, and I wish I could have went to the point with you guys. I know I would have totally went. Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry. I had it wrong. Justice Julian, you're right. Exactly. Thank you. 12, 24, 24. I shouldn't forget that. But yeah, 12, 24, 24 was the second worst year of my life. But in a lot of ways it was a blessing, and I know that. Totally a blessing. Thank you for the condolences. Thank you for saying that. But 2008 was a nasty year because I was missing my best friend. The one thing that kept me safe all through my life. And animals give us unconditional love, even when we're like dorks and ridiculous and not the best. Pistachio, thank you for the angel picture of me. Pistachio already sent it to me. So she did. Pistachio already sent it to me. Let's go to Lightbox. Let's do it. We're going. We're going. We're going. It's going to happen. Watch this. It's going to happen. Let me see if I can get out of this chair. Hold on. All right. Let me see. I'm going to do this way. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Let me take you out of the ring light holder. Hold on. We're going to eke you out of here. Oh, and by the way, I got a new thing on my phone. I'm going to cover you guys up. I got a new thing on my phone, a new screen protector on my phone, and it doesn't fit. So when I put you in the holder thing, whatever that's called, the ring light, when I put you in the holder thing, it pops the screen off. It pops the screen off. I had to bring these in. These are just so much fun. Oh, like who has printed photos of themselves looking like glamour shots? I do, because I'm that proud of myself. But at least, did I just laugh like Barney Rubble again? I don't know where that laugh comes from, because I don't think in real life I ever go, I don't think that's my laugh. I think that's a fictitious laugh. You know, the one that comes on and they go, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha. Everything's so funny, but yet nothing's funny. All right, hold on. I got feathers all over the floor. I mean, it looks like, I don't even know what it looks like. It looks like a bird got attacked in my living room. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so let me go in here. I don't know if anyone's still here with me. I would have left. I mean, if I would have come into this live, I would have absolutely left. Oh, not even by my phone. Can you hear me? Mama, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me, or did you guys not? I don't think anyone heard me. Hold on. Okay, I don't think anyone heard me. Had an antique question. Jewelry question that fell upon sometimes. How can you tell the difference between 950 platinum and 950 silver? 950 silver will oxidize very quickly and platinum will not. Also, 950 platinum is much more gray and dense and much, much heavier than sterling silver. Let me do a side-by-side for you. 950 silver was like that statue. It was all oxidized and black and crazy. And I don't remember. But let me get a piece of platinum out. 950 silver. Okay, so let me look for a 950 silver cuff. Well, see, this is a bad example. See, this is a terrible example. This is 950 silver, but it looks like, because it's not polished, So 950 silver, right? It's relatively heavy. If this is made in 950 platinum, it would look like... I bought something platinum yesterday. Oh no, I bought something platinum yesterday, and where did I put it? Oh, my earrings are driving me crazy. I gotta take these off. Do you hear the noise they're making the whole time? I had to take those off. Those were driving me absolutely up a wall. Give me a minute. Let me look at let me see here. Hold on, where did that thing go? Where did that thing go? You can tell by the price tag. Yeah, you can tell by the price tag for sure. That's a good one-liner. You can tell by how much someone's charging for it. Hold on. Let me grab this real quick. Here. that was a good one-liner, Justice for Julian. See, that's the kind of smart-ass comment that I love. Justice for Julian, I think you're the best. Is Bubbly Bunny here? Jeremy told me you got your diamond ring and that you love your diamond ring. Bubbly Bunny, are you here? Bubbly Bunny, are you here? Because Jeremy said you got your ring, your diamond waterfall, and you said you love it. And I wondered if you were here, Bubbly Bunny. If you're just sitting back watching, can you say something in the chat? Please tell me that you love your ring. Oh, shit. I don't know where that platinum thing went. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to do a side-by-side. Ah, shiznit. Son of a biscuit. But I got this diamond ring. What? Hold on. Let me look here real quick. I gotta pull out. That's not nice of me to ask someone to ask a question and then to ignore it. That's not nice. I'll leave that to other channels that pretend to be kind. Let me see here. So this is, okay. Why am I yelling? I don't know why I'm yelling. Okay, let me get a platinum ring. Hold on. Una momento, por favor. Love the photocopy of you. Thank you. Wearing my diamond necklace I bought from you. That diamond necklace, it's like a halo or a bezel. That was awesome. I bought that from that lady in, what's its face? In, towards like Barberton, Ohio. Jason sent screenshots of Jeremy. Thank you so much. It's okay. Thank you for the time. Sure, no problem. I shouldn't be rude though. But this is platinum. So see how this is gray, like a very grayish color. Sometimes it's more matte finish. But this is 950 silver. This is 950 platinum. Most of the time, platinum will be marked PLAT. It's not always marked just 950. Most of the time when you see the 950 mark, it just means that it's silver. But this is platinum and that's silver. And I know the oxidation's throwing you off, but this is very gray. The metal is very gray. Platinum is very gray. It's also very dense. This is a very heavy ring. This is tanzanite. It's the world's finest tanzanite. It's a very large cushion-shaped stone. I think this goes for like 9,000 something. I don't remember. Don't ask. I don't remember, but it is for sale. So if anyone out there is looking for an incredible and important genuine tanzanite and platinum and diamond ring, I believe this is by Rhapsody, but I don't remember. But this is a large baby. And then there's like a smaller version, and then a smaller version, and a smaller version. This one's platinum as well. Very, very dense metal, extremely heavy, and that is genuine tanzanite with a diamond halo. And then there's this tanzanite, which I'm keeping, but this is also platinum. So it's very gray. It's like a very grayish metal. It looks definitely different than white gold, and it's extremely heavy. For a small ring, it's very, very dense. It's very, very heavy. So anyways, I have like 6 of them. I have more. This one I think I might have sold, but I don't know if I have this one sold. All of these were free. So I bought out a collection of these rings. I think I bought 11 total. I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm down to 7 of them. Platinum is extremely heavy. Very, very dense and very, very heavy. Like if you were to pick this ring up, it's like 3 pounds. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of platinum. This one's tanzanite and a diamond halo. And then I have this one. I'm keeping this one, so don't ask. I just love the simplicity of that tanzanite. That one is also in platinum. It's a size 10, so the little bitch fits. So I said, I have to do this and see how that fits so beautifully. I don't know. Okay, so long story short, a fabulous array. We're not here to talk about tanzanite, but we are here to talk about, oh, there's another one in that box. Never mind. We're not here to talk about that. That's going to be Jason getting in the weeds over here. I'm getting in the weeds. Can I show you a ring I got at the what's-its-face pawn shop? I bought this one for resale, but I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it because I bought this diamond and I bought this one for resale. So let me show you the diamond first. Okay, these are approximately 15-point diamonds. I do not know the size of the ring, so don't ask. I think it's a 7. I have not gotten a size on this. I don't know. I think it's a 7. Solid 14-karat white gold, and look at those 9 natural diamonds. And I'm telling you what, these are the finest stones I've seen in a long time. Loosely graded, a GSI1. You heard me right, a GSI1. GSI1. Did you hear what I said? Per stone, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, I bought this one at the pawn just yesterday. Absolutely epic. And people always ask me for diamond bands. They always say, I need an everyday diamond band. If you go to get this retail, you're going to be paying at least $5,000. Guaranteed. That's not an upsell. That's not an upsell. That is not an upsell. And you know what I think is interesting? I think I'm going to offer this, and I want you guys to think about this now. I think I'm going to offer this for $2,250. So I think I'm going to bring this on Bullion, offer it for $2,250. I'll beat retail by at least half, because the quality of the stones, the thickness of the metal, these stones are magnificent. These are earth mined. These are not lab created. These are earth mined. And look at it hold up against my everyday stones. This outshines my stones. I was almost jealous of this ring. I almost said, "Damn it anyway." I mean, I don't think you can see it in the ring light. I think it's all washed out. I think it looks like hogwash. It's an epic ring. I think I'm bringing that to the sale for $22.50. I think I'm going to put the price on it right now. So just, I never say a price before the sale, but I need you all to think about it. Hold on, I'm going to put it on the bag right now. I just decided, and that doesn't give me much profit margin, but I don't care. So it's going to be 2250. So I'm going to bring that to the sale for $22.50. If anyone's interested, you can let me know. All right. So that's going to go in this bag. And you know what? Maybe you know what? Forget it. I'll just bring it Tuesday night. Hold on. It's going in Tuesday night sale. I'm going to do it. All right. It's going in Tuesday night sale. It's in. All right. Great stones. Great buy. If anyone wants it. Oh, great. Megs loves it. Thank you so much. But let's head it over to the sale. So it is white gold. I would not size it. The stones go down very, very low. They go down very, very low. Oh, she's registered, Mandy. She knows where to go, sweetheart. Mags has been with me a long time. Girl, you're talking to an expert. You're talking to an expert. So, but yeah, that ring will be $22.50. I think stone clarity, let me look at it again. It's got to be at least G in color. Let me look here. It's at least G in color, and the clarity is at least SI1. So you got to go on. It's at least a carat 46. It's at least a carat 46, but you don't see how beautiful this is. Let me see if I can put a light on it. Hold on. It's not going to work. This ring light is an absolute piece of caca. This ring is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But let me see if I can. Nope, it's going to flash it out. Never mind. It's going to flash it out. Never mind. Forget it. I thought I'd turn the lights out. Never mind. It looks like hell. But I'm telling you what, in the daylight, I'm going to do YouTube short on this, I guess. I'll just take it outside tomorrow. So each diamond is about 15 points. Very clean stones, though. The metal is epic, but I would not size this. You're going to knock stones out. See, when you start to open this, you're going to pop, 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 pop. You're going to start popping stones out left and right. They are bead set, and I'll tell you what, the craft on this, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go in with a loop, and we're going to look at this. We're going to go in with a loop, and we're going to look at this. And you know what's the weird thing? You see a lot of people selling bullshit stuff these days. And the black you see is on the loop itself. But you see a lot of people selling a lot of bullshit that are not clean diamonds. And they go, oh, look at these diamonds. And they look like rock salt or frozen spit. It's very difficult to watch. These stones, oh, it's not going to focus. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, do you see any carbon? I do not. Look how clean and gorgeous. And look at the mounting. Holy wubba wubba. Yes, please. And thank you, baby. Holy cow. Look at the thickness of the metal. Ooh, someone got held for review. Girl, someone got held for review. I don't know who, but someone got held. All right, but there it is, and there it is on the hand. So when I talk about epic and diamonds, I talk about epic and diamonds. Clean, clean, clean. Carat 46 or better, 15 points a piece. Just unmounted, each diamond would be around $400. 400 times 9 is what? 400 times 9, is that $3,600? So each diamond would be around $400 each. And then what are you getting? Gold for free? I think it's 4 grams or 4 point something grams of 14 karat. We're not here to talk about that. All right. Cute picture of me, adorable. Who's that handsome man? That would be me. That's me at Thursdays. Yes, it is. Yeah. Eye makeup and all. Yeah. Didn't wear foundation. It's gross. There I am with my another epic outfit. Yeah. Yeah. Michael Jackson. What? Look at the ring. What? Look how big this ring was. What on God's green earth is that? You've never seen that ring before on my channel. And then here's me with my jacket off. Yeah, I had a body. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Serving realness. Serving realness, aisle 1. Serving realness, aisle 1. I was serving realness, aisle 1. Look at the necklace. That's my what's-its-face, my Annie from, or my whatever the hell that is. I was not amused because I was already drinking. So I had the smile wiped right off my face. See, I went into the bar. Happy as could be. Then I got around people, and it was like, oh my God, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Body, yaddy, yaddy. That is Jody. Yeah, that's my little Carnahan. That's my little Jody. And that was, I don't remember. I don't remember him. It's probably better that I don't. I don't remember him, but it's probably better that I don't. Where'd he go? See, I covered him up with my other picture. I don't remember him. Huh? That's what he was saying. Huh? Like I was like, Here's my best friend. Huh? I don't know. Anyways, long story short, that was like, those were the days, Those were the days. I've never shown those pictures before, but I have more where that came from. If you want to see more of my non-fashion sense, if you want to see more of my non-fashion sense, will you let me know? Huh? Oh, I don't remember who it was. I don't know. I mean, I could have lied to you and said, that guy's name is Derek. It sure wasn't. Yeah. Serving Boy George Realness. No, I was serving Jason Realness. Oh, this is a star sapphire, and it's one of the biggest, and it's natural. This is a natural star sapphire, and it's much more beautiful in real life, but this is a natural, and watch how it goes blue-green from underneath. Watch this. This is a little trick. Look at all the growth lines. When people say, well, that's a Lindy, he doesn't know the difference. No, I said, keep your friggin' pants on. I'll tell you what the stone is, dum-dums, meaning the gem expert that likes to correct everybody. The one person that always comes in to ruin everything. That's a Lindy, he doesn't know the difference. No, it's not. It's a natural blue-green sapphire. Do you see the blue and green color zoning? Blue and green color zoning, and that's a natural star. It's a massive, massive star. This is a gents ring, and look at the diamonds. Now, I didn't buy this for myself because it's yellow gold. Now, if this were white gold or platinum, you are and were. Oh, thank you, Terry. I didn't know you were here. This is, look how bad yellow gold looks on me. Everyone goes, oh, it looks so handsome on you. I hate the word handsome. Well, I don't hate it, but I just don't like it for me. I don't want to be handsome. I want to be ferocious. This looks like, well, no, because then what if someone's a used car salesman out there? Because I go, well, this looks like a used car salesman ring. Well, and then someone goes, but I sell cars. And I go, well, it's just a look. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? It's not that I have a problem with it. It's just that it's a vibe. It's not my vibe. I don't, and it's not a double star, because then you're going to have some loudmouth go, it's a double star sapphire. It's a double star sapphire. No, it's a single star sapphire. And unfortunately, I don't have a pen light, so it's all washed out with 3 lights. So it is a single star. It's a single star sapphire. Single star sapphire is what I said. Star sapphire is one of my favorites. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Sometimes I disappoint. Like now. Because someone's going to come in with their ID is going to be Joe used car sales Joe is what he's going to, it's going to be used car sales Joe. And then he's going to go, are you coming for me? Joe, I don't even know you. Keep your pants on. It wasn't about you. Joe, don't worry about it. We all need used car salesmen. You know what I'm saying? Joe, keep your pants on. But everyone, the one time I go something about not having a mod, and then the one mod I had threw a baby fit. She threw a baby fit, absolutely threw a baby fit. Not a full-on baby fit. It was terrible, like a 4-year-old, and that's why she's not in my life anymore. And she came in and she's like, oh, you're talking smack. No, I wasn't talking smack. I was just saying I don't have a thing here. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, dear God, don't think it's always about you. You're not that important. That's what I'll say. You're not that important. Keep your clothes on. Yeah, please keep your clothes on. Seriously. On that one, keep your clothes on. Natural star sapphire, diamond, and fabulous. And I really, truly love the center stone. The sapphire is probably, weight estimation, 18 plus carats. It goes very deep in the mounting. And unfortunately, you don't see the star because we don't have a single light source. It is one of the most gorgeous velvety blues I've ever seen. One of the most gorgeous velvety blues I've ever seen. I would reset the stone, but I love the mounting, so I'm selling it as is. It's 20 grams. This is not a chintzy ring. This is 20 grams of solid 14 karat gold. It is, when you talk about the best of whatever, it's the best. JD Watts, thank you for saying that. Very nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But see how it's the sister to my tanzanite, but I'm not selling my tanzanite. Someone said they wanted my tanzanite, and I said, girl, you don't have enough money for my tanzanite. And they said, well, I have more than enough money. And I said, no, not according to what I see. But look at how they hold up. But see, this is just but this is phenomenal. There's nothing taking away from this. For a star sapphire, that's the largest I've ever had. That's the biggest and best star sapphire I've ever had. Size on that one, I would have to say that ring size is an 11 slash, because you're going to get your finger meat up in there. So that's going to be, It's going to be an 11 and a half is my guess. So if you know of anyone out there that's looking for a star sapphire ring in the best velvety blue, holy shiznit. And out in the daylight, I got to do a video of that. You like the color? Yeah, I do too. Kristen, he make his unring and keep it awesome. I would never reset this just because getting that out of there, you're going to crack that stone in half. You are going to beat the hell out of that stone. That is so well bezel set. You go to take that out of there, you have a nightmare on your hands. When I say nightmare, I can tell you from experience, that is a nightmare scenario. And I have a star sapphire that is not set that I truly love a little bit better because it's like a purple. But let me show you a normal star sapphire. Let me show you what you can usually find. Then we got to get into some antique pieces because I promised an antique jewelry thing. If anyone's here for antique jewelry, put antique in the chat, please and thank you. Can you guys put antique in the chat? Is that okay? Can you guys do that for me? Boy, my lips are chapped. Ooh, girl, I just got kicked out of YouTube. I don't know what just happened. Is anyone else here with me? Am I still live or did I get kicked out? Oh, my tablet got kicked out, but it shows that I'm still live. So this is a normal, well, not normal. What do I buy that's normal? This is a usual purple blue. This is not the one that I bought for myself, but this is like a purple blue sapphire and star sapphire. And then look at the little diamonds. But this is like the Papa version. This is like the I'm okay. I'm okay. I bought something to hold a space, but then I invested and I saved up money and I bought the best I could. So you could see the difference. Big difference in the size of the. I'm telling you what, for a star sapphire, boom, that's the one. I've only owned it for now 12 hours. And I love it. When the pawn shop called me, he sent me pictures and he sent me the price and I did the math on it and I go, okay, I'm paying that for the sapphire. I'm paying that for the diamonds. I'm paying that for 16 or 20 grams of gold or 16 grams of gold. I mean, the ring weighs 20 grams. I'm figuring gold to be 16 grams. Would it be crunchy if I asked if you had payment plans? I'm being honest and would love to purchase something from Jason Adams. I would antique since I'm 65. SockSec on SockSec. Oh, Social Security. We don't offer a payment plan, Alicia, but we like, what would I say? What I would say is I would love to sell you something, but I'd love you to know what you wanted from me. So you get what you want, and then save up and reach out to me or put in a YouTube video. If I'm not doing a sort of my own stuff, you could put in a YouTube video. A lot of people have bought from me direct. Okay, so to answer your question is a lot of people will message and then I don't take payment plans because that gets could you imagine the paperwork for 30,000 customers or 10,000 customers or whatever it is now? I don't know. Jeremy's working on stuff. I'm working on eBay. It's too much to keep straight. I know you understand, and thank you for asking. But I'd love for you to own something of mine. Do you guys want to see a little bit of what I bought the other day? Or do you not want to see stuff I bought? Do you want to go to antiques? They probably want to go to antiques. I don't want to make the decision for you, but I could show you some things that I bought. Sterling silver from the pawn shop. This is just in. Do you want to see any sterling silver designer? Peruzzi? Italian? Peruzzi? Anyone? No? Do you guys want to talk about antiques or do you want to talk about pawn shop? Yeah, I just say save up. That's all. And I think eBay, or sorry, I was just on eBay yesterday selling. PayPal has whatever that's called. Payments or something. I don't know. Because you could pay with your credit card, but what I would say is, can I say it this way? Please don't overextend yourself because I always have more. So does that make sense? So please don't overextend yourself. Okay. Okay, you're fine with pawn shop? I'm good with it. Then that way I don't got to go dig through that box in the living room. Because that's a mess. The antique portion of the video was going to be an absolute mess. Do we have 101 people still? I'm surprised. I was a douchebag tonight. All right, let me see here. Oh, and that's another thing. Can I tell you why I'm a little pissy? Because I gave up Pepsi. Oh, yeah, I gave up Pepsi. So I'm a little bit mad because I gave up Pepsi. I'm a little bit mad. I didn't have to. I didn't have to give up Pepsi, but I did. And everyone says it's so bad for you. And I'm like, well, it's true. I drink it. I'm allowed to because it's I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to do what I want, because they go, well, you shouldn't drink Pepsi. And I go, well, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes. My favorite part is like the people that go, you shouldn't do this. Then you look at them and they're like doing something that you really shouldn't be doing. Do you guys know those people in your life? They go, well, you shouldn't do that. And they have like a big cigarette ash hanging out of their mouth on their lip. And they're like, well, you shouldn't, they like go, you shouldn't be smoking. And they're like got a big cigarette hanging out of their mouth. You shouldn't be lecturing people on what not to do. That's what you shouldn't be doing. You should be worried about your damn self, and then you shouldn't be correcting people like me that just have a Pepsi. So, but you know what I'm saying. They go, well, you shouldn't do that. And then you look at them and they're, never mind. I'm not going to say anything else. This is my Bakelite frog. I wore him yesterday. This is an original Bakelite frog. There's a lot of reproductions of the frog right now. Back in the day, this was selling for $3,000. This actually had traded for $2,500 to $3,000. Notice the oxidation on the arm is darker than the rest of the body. Bakelite, celluloid eye, painted, and then painted banjo. This is the banjo playing, articulating frog. He is the original. He is the original. And I love him. And there's the pin back. There's a lot of reproductions of this. Please be careful. The arm here is usually broken. The leg is usually broken off. I have all three colors. I have all three colors. I absolutely love this banjo playing frog. And now he goes for like $1,200 to $1,500. There's a lot of reproductions online. That is the original pinback, and it usually runs in that direction. See what I'm saying? It's riveted in. It's normally in that position. Do not fall for a fake. Do not fall for a fake. Do not fall for a fake. Jason, how are you? Do you have any silver Shibayama insects? I have a crayfish, but I don't have insects. I'm sorry to let you down. Quit brown pop years ago. Good for you, B. Williams. You do you, I'll do me. What are the other colors? Yellow and red. Yellow and red. I think there's a black version, but we're still on the fence if he's real. Do you want me to go get my other versions? Would you guys like to see my other banjo playing frogs? That necklace is Peruzzi. This one is Peruzzi. It's Italian. You're going to want to stay tuned for the Peruzzi. This is absolutely gorgeous. From Florence, Italy. The clasp was replaced, which we'll talk about. Would you like to see the other frogs? I don't want to bore anybody, because like you'll come in and then you'll leave and then you'll go, well, I don't like that guy. I don't like him. He talks from his nose. At least I don't talk from my anus. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'll be right back. Enough people. Yes. You ask, you shall receive. Hold on. I gotta get through the mansion. Hold on, you guys. I have to get the elevator down from the top level of my mansion. Hold on. I'm summoning my butler. Hold on. I'm summoning my butler to get the elevator down. Hold on. Oh, butler. My butler's name is Wilson. Oh, Wilson! Okay, this isn't the noise of me going down my stairs. That was the elevator. It sounds like feet. It sounds like feet. It's not me going down the stairs. That was the elevator. Because people have this false perception of me. Oh, he thinks he's so special because he has money. No, I think I'm special because I love animals. And I've rescued animals my whole life. That's why I think I'm special. So don't get it twisted. Don't be telling stories about how I think I'm special because I have money. Because I don't. People are like, oh, he must live in a mansion. No, I live in a tiny house because I spent all my friggin' money on Boy George's fashion. Let's not get it twisted, dum-dums. If you're going to talk shit, you better back it up. There's the yellow version. This is authentic 1940s, 1950s Bakelite. Watch the pin stem. Yes, there you go. There's another. That's an original. It goes right on in, and that's just the pin stay from a stick pin that comes right off. See how the pin mechanism goes right in there? Yes, please, and thank you. Look at where it was put. So here's one version that's totally authentic, not a reproduction, totally real. You heard it here first. Look at the way the pin mechanism is in the same spot. You're going to want to look for that. Here's the base plate with the two little screws, and then look at this one. Same exact thing. Running in that direction. There you go. What I just said. Base plate riveted through. It's in the same spot. These three are all authentic, genuine Bakelite that are old. Very, very early. Look at him playing his banjo for you with the banjo on my knee. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love them. I love everything about them. So let me tell you, this one cost me, let me think here. Give me a minute. This one cost me $1,600. This one cost me, I want to say 12 or so. 1,200. This one cost me 2,200. So this one cost me 2,200. It was like $8 billion for the three of them, but I had to have the three of them. I couldn't just have, I got to get something to drink, you guys. I can't go on any longer without a drink. I'm so sorry to upset you, but you're going to have to listen to me drink. I'm circling the drain over here. I am literally circling the drain. Are you going to hear the Pepsi open? Hold on, listen. Did you hear the Pepsi open? Ooh, Pepsi. Now I'll go back to water. Okay. I'll go back to water. Susan, thank you for saying that. You've taught us to follow the construction. I love Jason's museum. Thank you for saying that. Okay, do you want to talk about the basket-carrying penguin? Now, there are reproductions of this one as well. Lots of reproductions of this brooch. There's a terrible one on eBay right now. At least it was on there a couple weeks ago. It looked like dog food. It absolutely looked like hammered dog food. This isn't original. This is all Bakelite. The reproduction I wouldn't give you $30 for. I wouldn't. This is the original. This is the articulating mama penguin going to the store with her little basket and cruising. Carved eye, beautiful beak, wonderful oxidation. You can see the suntan on the Bakelite. The high point is worn down. You can see that suntan. This I love very, very much. I think that this one was a lot of money. I think that one was like $1,800. I don't remember. My front view and three-quarter view, googly-eyed horse. This one's one that nobody finds, and I'm so glad that I actually found it. Over-dyed, resin-washed, original pinback. I think I paid $2,200 or $2,400. Don't remember. Didn't matter. It wasn't about the money. It was about the fact of getting it. This is the front view totem pole. There are reproductions of this one. This I paid $3,000 for. And I paid $3,000. This little guy up here is normally broken off. And I did pay $3,000 for this. And it's all painted, Bakelite, front view. I think there's knockoffs of this, and they look like trailer trash. It's not a good look. Trust me, it's not a good look. The profile Indian, and it isn't an Indian. I bought this from Sally Loeb. This came in from Sally Loeb's collection. Strong oxidation. Her original Sally Loeb tag was right here. Sally Loeb labeled all of her pieces, like return to Sally Loeb if you find this. She loved her Bakelite. She sold this to me. She broke one. Her insurance replaced it, and she got this one, so she sold me this one. So that was her replacement for the one that she broke. She dropped it, and she broke it. And her insurance replaced it. That was very kind of them. And then I bought it from her. Martha Sleep Cheetah, original leather ears, the Martha Sleeper Cheetah. I don't know if anyone has it in this good a condition. The original heart-shaped nose. This is Martha Sleeper, little leather ears. It's the Cheetah. I always loved the size of this brooch and how beautifully done this is. Look how they had to angle that Bakelite and then rivet it through. And people go, I don't get Bakelite. And then I say, I don't get you. That's what I say. I had the hands, but I have the creamed corn oversized hand. This was like $1,000 back in the day. Who cares now? But I had to have the black hand as well. So I had the black hand and the creamed corn hand, dress clip here, brooch here, and a little celluloid heart on a brass chain, little ring, and painted fingernails. I've loved the hand brooches for a long time. I think I have 7 of them now. That's only 2 of 7. I have the tomahawk brooch. I have the other brooch that I'm not going to show because then I have to explain it to people why I love it, and then people go, I don't understand why you love it so much, and I'm not going to explain myself. The running rabbits, no one has this one. This is the running rabbits. This is like a home crafty thing. Like a dad didn't have a lot of money, so a dad or a grandpa went downstairs in the home workshop and carved this. So this is a one-off. Nobody else has this brooch. I checked with all the different collectors, and you've got the running bunny on the back of it. I paid a lot for that at auction. I don't remember what I paid for it. It's not the important part. And then I have the only pigs in the wagon. I had asked another collector, and he said no, he doesn't have it, and he has everything in the books. There's a little pig, and then the pig is pulling the little pig in the cart. So it's like a little wagon, a little pig wagon. There's the original pin stem, totally Bakelite, totally fabulous, absolutely love it. Someone said something and it got held. Someone said something and it got held. No, they're running rabbits. And then let's see here, the giraffe. No. See, I think this is the angel cow, but I think I have the angel pig and the angel something. This is Martha Sleeper. Well, let me say this much. It's attributed to Martha Sleeper. It's two-part construction. The nose is riveted to the back plate, and why you have to know these is these are still going for a ton of money. The wings are actually spelter or brass. They're riveted through to the back. A lot of construction goes into this. Someone said something. In a long time from now, your estate will be one of the huge estates with an online down the block. I can only hope so. But can I tell you that I've already sold off 3 collections? That I've already actually sold off 3 collections of mine, like meaning like I collected and then I sold off the whole collection. You know what I'm saying? I did. I sold off the whole collection. There's other ones. I have the crow. I have the snail. I have the heart. I have the elephant. I guess I could show you more of these. Hold on. I'll just show them to you real quick. So I have the double cherry clip. It's brass and green Bakelite cherries. Very difficult brooch to find. It's green cherries and beautiful done brass. I love the combination of materials. I have the apple clip. I think this was Sally Loeb's. Yeah, here. This is a Sally Loeb original. And then people go, he didn't buy her collection. Yeah, I did. I just spit my arm. I got so mad. Sally Loeb, something, 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 her phone number and reward. So if you found this was Sally Loeb's, you get a reward if you call that number. She put it on a friggin' apple fur clip. An apple fur clip. Her Bakelite apple fur clip, that's Sally Loeb's. See, I told you, this is the Gauguin woman. She's known as like the Gauguin or the village, I forget what they call this. Village something, village goddess, village queen, I don't know. But it's Gauguin inspired, like the Gauguin paintings. And I say Gauguin, you can say it however you want. Someone said they say Van Gogh, they say Van Gogh, they say Van Gogh. Have you ever heard it pronounced Van Gogh? Van Gogh. They say Van Gogh. Did you ever hear it pronounced like that? I've always heard Van Gogh. Is it Van Gogh or Van Gogh? Is it Van Gogh or Van Gogh? Do you want me to say it again? No one's here with me. They all left. But they say Van Gogh. I say Van Gogh, like a van that goes. But they say Van Gogh. It's not Van Gogh. You know, it sounds, never mind. But this is amazing, and I love it. Van who? Van Ho. Is that the way you say it, really? In Holland, they pronounce it different. Well, I'm not in Holland. I'm in frigging Van Gogh. Really? You say Van Gogh? People say Van Gogh. They say Van Gogh. Oh, the G is silent. Van Gogh. Really? You say Van Gogh? I say Van Gogh. I'm going to change it now. I'm going to say I say Van Gogh. You're wrong. You're wrong. See, I say Van Gogh. Is it not okay that I go, or should I go Van Gogh? Is that better? Instead of, should I say, instead of say Van Gogh, should I say Van Gogh? I don't know. Am I going to piss people off if I don't say it right? Oh, thank you for saying you love me. I needed that. I sometimes feel very alone. Bakelite, celluloid, elephant, had to have it. I have the bracelet too. I say Van Gogh. I do. Van Gogh. Is it not, am I not allowed to? Do I have to say Van Gogh? Van Went. Van Went. Carved Bakelite snail rhinestone. I don't know who made this, but whoever made this was a friggin' genius. 1930s, and no one else has this one. I asked all the collectors. They said never seen it, don't know it exists. Pave in spelter, and then look at the little carved Bakelite shell. Look at the rivets holding that together. And how did the antenna exist?
I think I bought that at an auction in a box lot for like $30, and I sold the rest of the box lot for like 600. Yeah, I was that bitch back in the day. Like I'd buy a box lot at an auction, and everyone else would look through it, and they wouldn't see anything, and then I'd go home and I'd be like, oh boy, beginners. And they were in the business for like 40 years. This is overdyed. This is facing left. I have facing right. This is the totem pole. Are we allowed to call them totem poles still? Oh, the rules these days. Rules, schmules. The crow, the Bakelite crow on chrome. A dress clip again. Bakelite crow on dress clip. I don't know. I think I'm boring everybody with the Bakelite. Okay, let's put that away. Let's go into... Oh, there's so many more I could show you. Let's go into the pawn shop finds, and then I'm going to call it because I think I'm getting hangry. I didn't eat lunch today because, well, I just didn't. I had some Chex Mix, which really isn't lunch, and I took a vitamin. So is that enough food for lunch? A vitamin. I have to lose well, I don't have to, but I want to lose maybe 70 pounds. I want to lose I just want to lose 24 pounds, 24. That's all. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I have tons of polka dot Bakelite. I have the random dots in here. Here, I'll just run over here. Why? Because I want to. I have a lot of fakes of other jewelry, but I don't have a lot of fakes of Bakelite. I only have one fake Bakelite, which I don't call it Fakealite, but whatever. You can call it whatever you want to. I just call it fake and garbage. I don't call it Fakealite. I don't give it street cred. Huh? What? GPL? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Yeah, I know. On some, I agree. Thank you, Lori J. It's true. I was not taking care of myself. So this stack would be around $25,000 even today. Okay, so let's get the cat out of the bag. So this would be around 25,000. Could it go for 15,000? Sure. I had this out for sale for 25,000, and I'm not gonna say who. I'm just gonna say no. I'm not gonna even say. I'm just gonna say we might be closer than I think. I think she's at never mind. I won't say what I think she's at. I think she's at 18. But anyways, these are all Bakelite, and these have been in my collection for a long time. That's a random dot. That's Bakelite. Boom, boom. Thank you. This is a gumdrop. They call this the gumdrop Bakelite bangle. When this undulates and looks like something you can't wear, it's called the piano bracelet. I don't have a piano bracelet. I sold mine. It's unwearable because, let me tell you, the piano bracelet doesn't have a regular wall. So the piano bracelet undulates. It makes it very difficult to wear the piano with any other bangle. Did you hear what I said? So if you think you're... Jamie, Adamy, I don't know, Adamy, something or something... Weight loss. No, I just do it the old-fashioned way. I starve myself to death. Yeah, I do. No, I don't do any pills or any... No. Oh, God, no. You know what it's called? It's not called try something or some glutide. I don't know. It's not called that. It's called a mountain bike. It's called a felt mountain bike. Love your videos. Very informative. Please keep it up. Randy, thanks for being here. I don't know if you're a male Randy or a female Randy. It doesn't matter. But Randy, I like you regardless. I think you're epic, and I think you're awesome. And for those that don't like me, I still thank you for your engagement in my videos, because AdSense still pays me for your stupidity. It really does. So I do appreciate you, still watching and engaging in my videos. And I thank you for your stupidity. If you don't like me and you leave me nasty comments, it's a good thing because you engage my thing. Yogurt and aloe vera juice. Oh, thank you. Okay. Good. A friend became blind in one eye because of... I don't know about any of that. So I steer clear of any sort of medicines. But these are all Bakelite. Someone asked to see the random dots. I think it was, what's her face? Mandy. Mandy, not enough lunch. You should take care of yourself. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. So thank you all for checking that stack out. Epic and awesome. I'll be sad when that goes. I'll be sad when that one goes away. So Jeremy, I'm so proud. Can I tell you guys how proud of Jeremy I am? Can you do me a favor and can I see in the chat? I need to see 50 Jeremys. Please flood the chat with Jeremy. Put Jeremy. Just put Jeremy in the chat while I set this up. So this is Pawn Shop Finds and one antique shop. So this is Pawn Shop Finds and Antique Shop. Okay? Can you guys put Jeremy in the chat? He lost 51 friggin' pounds. Jeremy lost 51 friggin' pounds. 51 friggin' pounds. I am so proud of my bear. He's going to be, he was already handsome. Oh boy, he is going to be a knockout. He may not have a neck. He still may not have a neck. He may not have a neck for the rest of his life, because he doesn't. He has no neck. He said to me the other day, if I don't have a neck, how am I wearing necklaces? I said, girl, because I call him girl, because he hates it. I said, girl, those are just chains. He said, no, they're necklaces. I said, girl, those are chains. He said, get over here so I can beat your ass. That's what he said to me. Yeah, he's, Karen, he's been in videos lately and people are like, oh my God, look. And I'm like, I know. So I'm so proud of him. He was having, like his knees were not so great and like, you know what I mean? And I said, I'm going to tell you, Jeremy, when we get older and I'm supposed to like stay with you and take care of you, I'm not going to be able to physically do that. You got to help me out here. And I was being kind and considerate. And I said, I love you. I said, but I won't be able to like pick you up. I won't be able to move you places. I'll just stare at you and go, I wish I could help you. But like my back. So anyways, they said at my doctor's, my back was kind of messed up, and they said like, I'll just tell you guys, I had a CT scan. Everything's fine. There was no like major problems. There was some like little glitch. And they also noticed that my back is a little messed up. And of course I have like partial, like whatever they called it, like, my heart was the normal size. And then I wanted to say to my doctor, it said, do you have an enlarged heart? And the answer was no, like on the test results, it said no, but I wanted to have a big heart, like I don't want to have a little heart. So I was like, are you sure this test is mine? Are you sure the results are mine? Because it said I have a little heart, but it said enlarged heart and it said no. But I was like, but I want a giant heart, but the CT scan, it was like, when the results come in and it gives you like, you have this and you have that and you have this and you have that and you think you're like dying, so I was like, oh, and I called my mom, who's a nurse, and she goes, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense, okay, like you got this, like you know what's up, like you got this. And I was like, I know, but like they checked my sugar, it was fine. They checked my liver enzymes. They checked the PSA, the prostate thing. No one put their finger up, where. They checked everything out and they were like, okay, like you're golden, like you're good. You're like really good for 52 years. Of course they had to find some little shit, They had to find some little goblin, some little gobbledygook. And I was like, damn it anyway, So I thought I was invincible. You know what I'm saying? But we're not invincible. What I want to say is, yeah, but Deborah, I'm not, a Hoyer lift. I don't want to have a Hoyer. I don't want to have a crane in my house. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. But I was like, we need to take care of ourselves for each other as well. Like, that's just like, it's like a deal. It's like a deal. Like, yeah, I'll stay with you forever. But like, we need to be the best we can be. So I'm not getting a Hoyer lift to like lift someone up and go, and then like put them down. I'm like, you got to help me out, dude. You just got to help me out. You know what I'm saying? You just got to help me out. So we're both doing it. Now we're both doing it, and I feel so much better about it. And I'm so proud of Jeremy. That's all I'm going to say is I am so proud of my bear. I'm so proud of my bear. So is Jeremy his boyfriend? Yeah. Jeremy's my partner. We play bingo together. Jeremy's he's my partner in everything. He's my partner in bingo, in life. We have a trampoline team. I don't know if you guys knew this. I'm just kidding. We don't. We have a trampoline duo. We that duo Transcend, that husband and wife that was on America's Got Talent. Well, Jeremy and I have a trampoline team. We just stand on the sides of the trampoline and bounce each other up and down. I'm just kidding. We don't. It's just, I don't know. I just had to say something funny to break up the monotony. But anyways, it was like, I don't know. I'm super proud of him. This is a rhinestone brooch, and I got this for like not much money. I don't know why I bought it, but it came in like a bundle deal, which is like this. This was the bundle, and this was the bundle. Can I show you the bundle, and then we can go on with the live feed? Hold on. That was the bundle. Well, where's my other bundle? Hold on. Oh, this was part of the bundle. Okay, anything that didn't have a tag that wasn't the sterling rings and this lucite cuff bracelet, and it has the earrings. Okay, let's talk. I don't care if we talk price. Do you guys need to know the price? I don't know. This was only $4, but I'm not going to sell that for $4. That's going to be like 20-ish. So like they're going for like whatever 30. I don't care what they're going for, but I would do like 20-ish. This one I think I paid 4. Great rhinestones, all prong set. I don't remember if this was like Judy Lee. It's a somebody with the riveted. And then people are now calling this something. What the hell are the people calling this now? That pinback? They're calling it something really stupid. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard a pinback called, and they're calling it. And I'm like, oh God, stop! It hurts my ears. I'm an old time vendor. I'm an old time. Marky, I love you. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night. Oh yeah, I know, but Jeremy was a nurse's aide too. But like he's a nurse's aide too. Yeah, for sure. But like what's ew no boomerang? Oh God, gross. It made like do you know how when you say something it put like a cotton ball in your mouth? When I said boomerang, oh boomerang back? Oh God, no. Gold filled, fabulous, garnet. But see how these beads are a little bit drunk. I talked about that the other night. That's like not the best quality of garnet beads. Do you see what I'm saying? When I showed you the Super 7s of like my Super 7 beads, let me show you a side by side. Here's a learning moment about beads. Let me show you something. Let me show you a little trick. This is a little trick that I think you need to know. I think this is important. Why am I running all the way across my house? I have beads in my back pocket. Hold on, that didn't sound right. Scratch that. That didn't sound right. Sorry, that's it. That didn't come out right. I didn't mean it like that. I say stuff so wrong. Okay, so do you guys remember? Do you guys remember? Oh gosh, I'm gonna hear about that one later. You guys didn't hear that, did you? Did anyone? No one heard that, right? Yeah, they didn't hear that. That I have. Never mind. Okay, so no one heard that, right? No. Okay, good. Okay. So no one heard it. Oh, they did hear it. Oh, God, shit. They repeated it. Okay. So we have not drunk beads and we have drunk beads. So these are, yes, correct. So these are fine quality Super 7. See what I'm saying? They're very, 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 very well done. They're very well polished and they're not drunk. We're allowed to say that. Yeah, we're allowed to say that. So these are Super 7, right? So these are very fine quality. Do you see the wonkiness of these? The back and forth, the drunken, hanging on a light pole. So if a vendor showed you these, they have a place. Like they're pretty. They're vintage, they're garnet, they're cranberry, and they're spaced with like little either gold filled or gold beads at the front. So these are very beautiful. I bought them, right? But I think I only spent $4 on them. Right? $4 for garnet beads. But do you see they're wonked out? They're wonked, they're wonky. So do you see how they go back and forth? They're like kind of drunk. They go da 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 da. They walk down the street like imagine your neighbor. Well, I'll just be honest with you. Imagine me at 4 a.m. Jason, you are consistently running around the house. I won't do it anymore, I promise. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go way over here. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Oh, look what I found. Look what I found. I found a little miniature trash can. I found a little miniature sterling silver trash can. Who has a miniature sterling silver trash can in their collection? I'm going to be honest with you. You all need a miniature sterling silver trash can. Hold on. I'm going to stay here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm not going to go anywhere else tonight. Give me a minute. What else can I show you? Oh, shit. Here's a random one. Hold on. I promise not to go anywhere else tonight. Hold on, guys. So when my doctor told me I needed physical therapy, I said, I do every night. I run through the house like a lunatic. And he asked me, he said, what do you do for fun? I said, I go on YouTube and I call people out. And he said, is that what you do for fun? And I said, you just asked me. And it's true. So that's a Bergman mark. It's not an anus. That's a Bergman. So that's Bergman. I know it's at the birds. They technically call that the pupek. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? A pupek? But they call that the pupek, but that's like, that's where the Bergman signature is. So that's Bergman. This is Vienna bronze. Look at the little baby robin. Look how realistic a Vienna bronze bird is. Now that's turn of the last century, 1900. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on a minute. My meds are kicking in. My happy meds are kicking in. I'm just kidding. I didn't take anything. I should have taken like some sort of something really strong like a tranquilizer. No, I don't know. This is just the normal flow of my daily life. They're going to do case studies about me, like psychologists. Psychologists are eventually, they're going to have like case studies and like They're gonna like go to college classes and they're gonna go. So this guy was on YouTube for a long time and he got like 37,000 followers that were real because he didn't buy them like the other losers. And he worked really hard and he was like very sarcastic and very bitter at the same time. But we're gonna do case studies on him. Yeah, Bergmans are great. Do you guys want to see my favorite Bergman? Okay, so I bought these, but they're not great. Okay, let me tell you another thing. No, it's true. Can you please open a Jason Museum? Justice for Julian, I really want to open one, but do you guys think that, your diagnosis? Thank you for that. Someone said they wanted to see the Peruzzi up close, and they got mad and they left. There's the Peruzzi, but I'll do it up close. The clasp was replaced. I'll show you the signature, so don't go anywhere. I got you covered. Whoever asked to see this, we love it when you take a lap. Okay, let me go. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute. I gotta go find you something else. What did I say I was gonna show you? What did I say I was gonna show you? I said I was gonna show you something else. A Bergman, I'll be right back. Hold on, it's Supermarket Sweep. Hold on, guys, give me a minute. Hold on. My little legs aren't working very well. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I want to show you this one too. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Can I show you my favorite Bergman? Can I show you my favorite Bergman? But don't be mad at me for how much I spent on this. Okay, let me show you this first. Well, hold on. Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to see this Bergman. What the hell? All right, hold on. You're going to want to see that Bergman. I paid like, never mind. Okay, we'll talk about price in a minute, but this is the Peruzzi for who asked for it. This is the Peruzzi. Oh, thank you, Tara, for saying everything you show is awesome. I've been at it a long time. Oh, Pistachio, thank you for remaining with me. I know I give you anxiety. Justice for Julian, I love you. Ansem, you're still here. So there's the replacement. Look at how wonky and stupid. Oops, I mean, look how wonky and weird. I gotta say, stop saying stupid. Look how I'm an '80s kid. I'm supposed to say stupid. This is a replacement. See how this is wonked out? So okay, I'm sorry to do this right now, but I have to take this apart. I'm sorry. Anyone that loves that clasp, I'm sorry to have broken your heart, but this is all trash. This is trash from here to here. Hold on. Let me take out, oh, I almost said Grandma Moses' repair. That wasn't nice. What if someone's grandma's name is Moses? And then they're going to be mad and they're going to go, did you just make fun of my grandma? No, I said Grandma Moses. But it's true. That's disgusting. This is going in the garbage. Like, it's not allowed. That's not allowed on the planet. Unless someone wants it, I'll sell it to you for $40. Okay, so this is the Peruzzi necklace, and now it doesn't have a clasp. Look at the florals. This is Peruzzi Italian. Don't ask me what the stones are, because I do believe that this is lapis, but we'll get into that later. This does have a brown matrix, so, you know, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the stone eventually. But look at the cabochons, and look at the little drops, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, look at those little half-round drops that are all completely hand-constructed. Now let's take a look at the back of this bad boy, or this beautiful lady. Look at this choker, and look at the signature. Hello, Peruzzi. Peruzzi, Florence, silver. Absolutely gorgeous. Are you kidding me for a Peruzzi necklace? Look how gorgeous this thing is. Okay, so usually Peruzzi looks like those gargoyles slash, you know, they look like Salomon, you know, and other people go, well, what's Salomon? And I go, the competitor with Peruzzi, basically, and in a nutshell. I mean, not really, but technically. Same kind of school of style. And look at that for Peruzzi. Look at the color play in the stones to that blue and then that into that brown. Then all the little dingle dangles are there. All the little balls. It's got, I don't know why I say the things I say, but it's got all of its balls. And I think it's great because, you know, anything that has that many dangling balls, you know, it's okay. And so this one is, what do I say? Phenomenal, epic, and fantastic. So what would you all pay for a Peruzzi that looks like this with a good clasp on it? Because I'm going to restore the clasp. What would you guys pay for a Peruzzi? And just be moderate. Like, put in the chat moderately what you would pay for this. Because I am selling this. I don't know when, but I mean, I could sell Tuesday if you want it, but I know Johnny, right? Johnny, you're still here. Where's Johnny? Johnny and Nathan. I bet Nathan has dark hair. Okay, I'm going to tell you about you guys. All right, you ready? Johnny, you have like sandy brown hair and kind of a, I don't want to say a prominent nose. No, you have like a Cabbage Patch doll nose. Hold on, I'm not done. Johnny has like a Cabbage Patch doll nose. It's cute. It's like a little tiny perfect nose. And he's got sandy brown hair. And then Nathan has darker hair. And Nathan what does he do for work? Nathan is, I hope he's not listening. Tell me he's not listening. I hope he's not an attorney. Please tell me he's not an attorney. Please. Please say he's not a lawyer. I don't need any letters in the mail. 500 maybe. Yeah. Beautiful Perusi bracelet. No one guessed. Looking through rings or moonstone labradorite. Native American jewelry. 500. Oh, no, yeah. 65. I don't even think on its best day. Stones are so missed. I agree with you. Thank you for saying that. It's very well made. It's all hand done. Italian in Florence. Johnny is 6'2" with dark hair, and Nathan has light hair, is short, and is a lapidary. Johnny is 6'2". Well, hell, I want to meet Johnny in a dark alley. Shit, I had it all flipped. I had the script flipped. Johnny is 6'2" with dark hair, and Nathan has light hair, is short, and is a lapidary. But see, I would like to meet Johnny in a dark alley. But Nathan would be my jam. Short and a lapidary? I don't know. It'd be a toss-up. But I have a lumberjack. Yes, LOE, we love that. I got it totally wrong. Do either of you have a prominent nose, like a big nose? I mean, no, I didn't mean it like a beak. I didn't mean it like a beak. I would mean it like a big nose, like a big nose. You would love to laughing. What stones are those? I think they're lapis, but Johnny has. Okay, so Johnny has the big nose. So Nathan's typing as Johnny, and then Johnny's going to say, did you go to Jason's chat and out me because I have a snuffleupagus? He has a snuffleupagus. Yeah, do you know Jimmy that used to work with me? I used to call him Beak, and then the PR team at the corporation, they said, were you calling him a Beak? And I said, it's better than calling him a Schnozzola. And they said, well, but he's Italian. And I said, I know, but then that would be like whatever, originist or whatever it is. And they started laughing and they said, did you really say that he had a big nose? I said, no, I said he looked stupid. And then they go, did you say he looked stupid? And I said, yeah, I did. And I said it to him. I said it to his face. Then there's another person I worked with, and he was like a nephew of the owner. And I told him he looked dumb too, but he did because it looked like he was staring at the end of his nose. And then they said, did you really say it? And I said, yeah, I said that. And then someone else had said, you're going to get fired for your mouth, blah, blah, blah. I was there for 3 years tormenting people. PR was you had to give them something to do. What was I supposed to do? Not give the PR girl something to do? She was staring at 4 friggin' walls. She was staring at 4 friggin' walls on a computer. Of course I kept that bitch busy. No wonder why she quit after I left. She didn't have anything else to do. She didn't have anyone else to run. Girl, you're not going to run me. I don't think so. But you can't say that. I said I already did. And they go, but you can't say that. I said, I just did. Did you not hear me say it? And they go, oh, so getting back to this. At least you didn't get fired for your nose. So it's true, though. And I did. I know, but I did. And I said, but you can't. Do you guys want to know another secret? No, I won't tell you another one. But I talked about another person that worked there, but I told them to their face. See, here's the problem. When people talk about people at work, they say it behind their back. I would just tell them, and then they would go, but you can't say that. And I go, but I just did. And they go, what we're saying is, you can't say that. And I said, I just did. And then they were like, but what we're saying is, you don't understand. And I said, no, I heard you loud and clear. You said it 4 times, and my answer was, I'm still going to say it tomorrow. And I did. And what were they going to do? What were they going to do? We have to penalize you. Or we have to fill your position. Yeah, good luck. Good luck filling my position. Still haven't 3 years later. And never mind. Nope, not saying it. I'm refraining from calling it out. We rescued a small black kitten today. He was abandoned in our garden. He didn't know he found his new home. Johnny! Are you serious? Oh no, Johnny, you just stole my heart now. Oh no, Johnny and Nathan. Oh no, you stole my heart. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Hold on. This is my best friend that came with my house. Are you ready? There's my best friend that came with my house. Wait till you see this. Hold on. These are old Polaroids. These are out on my desk. There's me with no beard. It's not a good look. Oh, who's that girl running around with you? Yeah. That was my real chest, though. Like, people said, like, was that a push-up? No, that was, My milkshakes brought all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. I would have to charge. I don't even know how it goes. Look at my lucite necklace. Yeah, that was like 1990 something. Girl, you serving it real. I was serving it real. I worked for that chest. I was lifting weights all the time. Oh, who's this? Who's that girl running around with you? Tell me. Yeah, like, that was me. Silver lips, black lip liner with no eyebrows. Fierce. Fierce, honey. Serving it fierce. I had a turkey neck, though. Who knew that I had? Never mind. I had a turkey neck. I didn't. It's funny. This is my baby. So, Johnny, you just made me very happy because I miss my Shaka Zulu. I miss my Shaka Zulu. This was my little baby. He came with my house. So he came with my house. And I still have this railroad tie. It's been eaten by carpenter ants, but I can't get rid of it. Because he always loved to be like touching something. So he felt like secure. And look at him sleeping I gave him like a little bit of straw outside because I was planting grass. And there's my feather tree. There's one of my feather trees. It's very sickly. There's my dirty siding, as you know. I couldn't find him, and I was screaming for him. For like 45 minutes, I was like screaming for him. I was like, Shocky, Shocky, screaming at the top of my lungs. That little bitch was hiding, and he was a boy. That little bitch was hiding on the top of this thing and was lounged out there. And I looked up and I go, you son of a bitch. And he was there. He was there for like 45 minutes of me screaming at the top of my lungs. I had just come home from swimming. So like I was angry because I was hungry. And I had what's its face? Like my hands were like, like a prune. Oh, you love my porch? Look this is before I restored it. So this is when I first moved into the first house. And I have a beautiful porch, by the way. This is the back porch. Those are the French doors into the house. But good luck breaking into those. I just want to let you know, if you ever decide to break into those, you're going to have a big surprise on your hands. It's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to have a big surprise on your hands. Well, if you break into the home at all, you're going to have never mind, I won't say it. So this was missing, and I restored this whole thing, and we painted this, and we restored all this. This was all rotten, and then I had to put the new one in, and then we put foam around here, but we didn't put the top cornice thing up, because the gentleman that did my back porch, Tyler, he was like my best friend, and he committed suicide. So unfortunately, we didn't finish the porch, and now I can't paint anything over here because there's a handprint of his, and I know this is weird, but people that know me will understand. I can't paint over the handprint, so now I can't finish the job because it's a thing. But the person after me can finish the job. The porch is gorgeous now. My mom knows. I had all this beautiful wood put in the flooring, like original beadboard. Anyways, it was like a process because my house is 1905 and I take great pride in keeping it that way. Anyways, there's Shocky and he was hiding. Thelma, I didn't know you were here. I had no idea. I can't believe Thelma's here. She was so quiet. Thelma was stalking me to make sure that I was keeping my shit together. Thelma, did I do a good job? There's me as a boy. There's me as a boy. Oh, God. Oh, boy. There's some other pictures of me. Here's another one. What? What is that? What was I doing? Oh, that was a good one. See, these are good pictures. All right, no more photo dumps. We're not going to do more photo dumps. Oh, I was so cute in that picture, too. But I was so cute in that picture. Look how cute. He was so cute. I don't know, my back was all hunched up, though. I looked like, never mind. Then I have more current pictures, but you know what I look like. All right, enough about me. Let's talk about the jewelry. All right, Mom, I know exactly what that means. This, sellable, not notable. This, sellable, not notable. All right, look at this one for Victorian. Absolutely gorgeous Victorian original. This was $9.95. Why is this silver brooch Victorian $9.95? I have never seen one with the porcelain flowers. These are little tiny porcelain flowers. I have never seen a Victorian brooch with porcelain flowers. Never. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. And this is a Victorian original. Yes, tube hinge, sterling silver, all hand fabricated. What? Isn't this kind of cool and sweet? There, I just straightened that leaf out. Can you imagine if I would have broken that off? If I'd have broken that leaf off? Do you guys remember when I broke that one thing? Do you remember? Is Pistachio still here? Pistachio, do you remember when I broke that steeple off the church? Hold on. Can I talk about the blunders? Can I talk about the blunders on my channel? Hold on, I gotta pull on stuff. Watch me break it. Hold on. Pistachio. Pistachio is still here. I'm gonna get the giggles. Hold on. was she's still here? Oh, Justice for Julian was here. Michelle Guida was here. Amazed that that survived. Well, not after me. It's not going to survive that much longer if I pull it apart. Takes. Yes. The tick. Oh, do you remember? Yeah, remember the tick that I found? Jason, check your PO box. Our surprise finally was delivered today. Lisa Hand, I haven't checked. Lisa, thank you for whatever you sent me. And thank Jim for ordering me whatever he ordered me. So do you guys see what happens? I'm a bully and I'm a dick. And I get friend mail from all over the United States. Lisa Hand, thank you. Check your P.O. box for our surprise. Finally, it was delivered today. I got more friend mail in the mail the other day, guys, but I haven't opened it yet, so don't be mad at me. I got overwhelmed with, like, the doctor's stuff. Yeah, I did find a tick in that one box. I did. But we love you. Well, I love you more. Tag your it. I couldn't freaking believe it. No, I broke that thing off the... so there was I had a spoon one time, you guys. It was a silver spoon. And it had it had it had a thing, whatever they call that, a spire. It had like a thing on the top of it. And I went to straighten it live and I broke it right off the spoon. I broke it right off the spoon. I did on live camera. And then people go, I thought you repaired things. And I go, well, you have to break them to repair them. So you have to break them. You have to break them to repair them. So I did. I broke it right off of there. I broke the top of the spire off. So that's why, other people go, well, you're going to go to hell for talking about other resellers. No, I'm going to go to hell for breaking the spire off a church. When I get to heaven, if there is a heaven and stuff, I'm sure there is. But when I get to heaven, I should say, because I do believe in it, I would like get there and God would be like, do you remember the one time when you broke the spire off that church? And I'd go, I don't remember it. And he'd go, well, there was like Pistachio was there, Michelle was there, Justice for Julien was there. There were a whole bunch of people there, and they'll testify. And I'll go, but they're not here yet. And he'll go, no, he or she will go, well, we forgive you. We forgive you because it was funnier than hell. Did you ever fix it? I pretended like I did. Like I told you guys I was going to fix it. I didn't. I just sold it as it was. And I just told the person it was broken. The spire didn't stand a chance. But J Girl, it's true. I mean, I'm like a hurricane sometimes. This is Bakelite for $10. Who would have bought that for $10? And I didn't put this tag on here. I did a YouTube short finding this. So I bought this in What's Its Face. It is Cambridge, Ohio. He said we have witnessed. God said. It's true, but I would. But yeah, see, and I think this is worth like $48 or $58. I think it's worth like, at least $50. It's a good bar brooch. It's a great color. It's like I don't know if that's it's like a rustic brown. Rustic brown isn't the best color, but if it's brown, if it was brown, it would look like a piece of shit. Oh, a turd. It would look like a turd. If it was brown, it would look like a turd. Do you guys want me to paint it brown and sell it? All right. And then there's this ring. Jeremy was all excited when we went to this shop, so he helped me pick stuff out. This is sterling silver, gold wash. It is from India, and it's not an emerald. It's faceted. I think green onyx or chrysoprase. Clear, maybe zircon, or maybe zirconia, and then it looks like synthetic sapphire. But look how beautiful that ring is. Is that good that I bought that? And it's hand fabricated. See how they like hand fabricated the shank? Like that's soldered. That's not lead filled. That's just like a solder boo-boo. Oh, it has like, look at that. I don't even know what that is. But do you guys like that for sterling silver and gold wash? Did we do okay picking that one out? I don't know. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. This one is epic. This one is Zuni. And it's Mother of Pearl. It's the largest of the dancers I've ever seen. It is signed I.M. And I think that is, don't make me say it. No, Inez. Nope, don't make me say it. I'm not gonna come up with it. It's not gonna happen. But I think this is great. I remember Mom's word. Josephine, you're supposed to be on my side. So, Josephine, you're supposed to be on my side. Josephine is on my side. And I'm so lucky because Josephine, if you weren't on my side, I don't know what I would do. You're epic. Josephine is absolutely, I want to say effing epic, but I can't do it. I can't use the effort. I really want to. 3 shanks, beautifully constructed. Would you guys have bought that? It was, I know. Here, let me show you the tag for it. It was $250, but I got it for less. And then someone would say, well, online, it goes for, and I'm like, you're not going to find it online. Trust me, you're not going to. And if you do, you're going to find a reproduction from China. It was 1960s. Sterling silver, features detailed. Stone inlay of Zuni, Kachina, dancer, mother of pearl, background, $250. And that was from the store. And I did not pay. Zuni. Yes, Zuni is Native American. Zuni is Native American. You know, Luana, I thought about it for a minute. I know, because it fits both ring fingers. I thought about it for a minute, and I would face it the other way to wear it. Like I'd face it facing you, so it doesn't look like a blob of colors. But this is one of the most beautiful inlays. That's all hard stone. That's all hard stone, and it's beautiful inlay that's very finely done. Late 1960s into the 1970s. And that mother of pearl is gorgeous. But do you see how beautiful the inlay is done? Watch the light dance across those individually cut stones. And then the face is like engraved, and the little medallions on the outfit are engraved. Look at that kind of like tail with turquoise, mother of pearl, and jet. But see how every piece is so considerately placed? And that's a dancer. Absolutely great silver work. I love the shoulders. I love the age on the inside. That's been around a long time. And so I don't know. Should I keep or sell? Can you guys help me in the chat? Keep or sell? That's beautiful. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Janie Adamy. Thank you, Luana. Thank you, John's daughter. I know I agree with you, but I wouldn't charge that much. I don't know what I should do. I'm on the fence. I don't have one right now. I do have an inlaid ring. Do you want me to show you it? I don't know where I put it. I just lied to all of you. Wait, hold on. Keep, sell. Best of the kind, keep. Sell this week, sell. Keep. Yeah, you guys are saying keep. I'm on the fence. Can I keep it for like maybe keep? Can I keep it for like maybe 3 weeks? Make it a Jason Warren piece. Oh, Johnny, that's beautiful that you said that. Oh, thank you. I mean, I know I'm not famous. Hold on. I can't even do it with a straight face. I can't do anything with a straight face. I want to show you guys something so bad. People want to buy it, I say sell. Let me keep for just a couple weeks. Can I show you something really quick? No, I can't. I can't show you really quick because, shoot, because she might be watching. But she might be watching. I can't. I wanted to show you something I made. She might be watching. I can't show you. I can't do it. It'll ruin the surprise. Let me show you an inlaid ring I do love. This one. And this one. I love these two. Oh, thank you, Karen. I think I will sell. But I asked you guys because I trust your judgment. I wanted to know if people... Oh, John Sullivan, I didn't know you were here. John Sullivan is here, everybody. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my phone's getting too hot. Oh, I gotta go. My phone's flashing. Oh, no, my phone's flashing. My phone's too hot. Can I let you guys go? Because the phone is flashing. It's pissed off. Uh-oh. It's too hot. Hold on. Let me see if I can cool it down. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can cool it down a little bit. Let me see if it doesn't mess up the chat. Oh, the phone's getting too hot. It's flashing at me. It usually gets to about the 3-hour mark and it says, I'm too hot. I don't want to explode my battery. I think I'm going to keep this one instead. So maybe, I don't know, but it's so different. All right, let me show you a few more things. And then I'm going to go because my phone's getting way too hot. Oh my God. All right, hold on. So there's the clamper here, the lucite clamper, shell, and glitter. Absolutely awesome. Comes with the earrings. I thought that was adorable. Absolutely epic, late 1950s, 60s. And then this one was the other ring. Ruby, emerald, and zircon, sterling silver, and brass. Sterling, and brass on the outside. I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. And Jeremy helped me pick that one out. He said, I like them both. And then let me show you this. And then we're going to go. So this was a great find. I don't know the stone. Don't ask me. I don't know. I want to say obsidian, but I'm not sure. So that was $2. And that was on the dop stick. So that was on the dop stick. And then watch this. This is, what is this, guys? What is this? Besides a little chip at the bottom here. What is this? Do y'all know what this is? Let's shut the light out. Do y'all know what this is? You're going to say Larimar. It's not. Y'all are going to say Larimar. Oh, thank you, John Sullivan, for saying that. Y'all are going to say Larimar. Do you know what this is? Come on, you got to guess. It's not Larimar. Nope, 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 not Opal. Nope. This is Dr. Amori Stone. This is Dr. Amori Stone. It's also called Victoria Stone. Look it up. This is Dr. Amori Stone from Japan. He died with the recipe. This was $2. This big, thick hunk of Amori Stone's worth at least 300, if not 400. You could probably get at least 2 epic cabochons out of this. And when you cut into that stone, you're going to find some incredible, incredible, incredible patterning. Looks like an ocean or a skyline or lightning bolts. Absolutely amazing. Dr. Amori, I-M-O-R-I. I-M-O-R-I. Dr. Amori Stone. This is Dr. Amori Stone for $2. That's worth at least 300, if not 400. Who knows what kind of stones are going to be cut out of this? And I've shown you Dr. Amori Stone before, and I've sold quite a bit of it on my channel. I have got to run. My phone is angry. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for your continued thoughts and prayers. I absolutely love you all so, so much. You have been incredible tonight, and I really, really, really do love you very, very much. You guys have been fantastic. Again, I appreciate you watching on replay. I've shown you a tremendous amount tonight. I hope you absolutely love the live. I am exhausted. You won't see me until probably Saturday or Sunday. So I think I'm going to do the live feed for the sale on Sunday night. I'm going to bring some epic finds. I do believe I'm bringing that beautiful, beautiful Victorian garnet necklace. I think I'm bringing at least one of the epic diamond rings. So please stay tuned for the epic live sale right here on the Jason Adams channel, live on Sunday night. Not sure exactly what time, but absolutely loved you guys so much. Take good care of yourselves. Thanks for tuning in. And again, the Boy George auction was amazing, and I'm so lucky that I won 1, 2, 3 amazing lots at the Boy George sale. Thanks again for tuning in. You guys are so fantastic. Thank you for recentering me and getting me into a positive mind space as well. I hope I did the same for you. I hope I didn't take any of your light. I hope I shined it right back towards you. Take good care of yourselves. Love you so much. Good night, everyone.